Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gibbs High School, home of the Gibbs Eagles, as the Anderson County Mavericks and Lady Mavericks have traveled to Corryton, Tennessee, for a district battle against the Lady Eagles here tonight. The first game, Lambeau.
It is the final game of the first half of district play, John. Let's not forget that every game is crucial in the district race as Anderson County continues their hot hand, winning their last two district games in close fashion. Hopefully this is not too close like it's been the last two meetings.
Certainly, and hello again, everyone. Once again, my name's John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert, bringing you the play-by-play and all the action of Anderson County basketball. And you're right, Lambeau, coming here tonight. Lady Mavericks off two comeback victories over the arch rival Clinton Lady Dragons, and on Tuesday night came back from 19 down to defeat Union County in the second half.
The second half rally has been the best strategy for the Lady Mavericks throughout this first half of district play, despite losing their district opener at Scott High School against the Lady Highlanders, who are currently undefeated in district play at 2-0.
Yeah, and it's quite the district race thus far early in the district season, but however, only 5 schools in the district, so not many district games, so each game's going to be at a premium.
Absolutely. Like we said earlier, each team will play four teams in their district, combining for an 8-game district.
Yeah, home and away. So this is the Lady Mavericks' 4th district game of the season. So almost, I guess you could say, we're at the halfway point of the district.
Absolutely, but let's also not forget there's a whole slew of district games afterwards, and a couple of tough games ahead of us next week. A busy slate of games next week.
Certainly is going to be busy next week. I think 3 games, and this time of year everything starts picking up, and it just starts flying by. Seems like before you know it, you're in the tournament.
Yeah, not too long from now. We're finishing up the first half of district play, and we'll be talking how the district will look getting ready for the district tournament, which is being held at Anderson County this year, and we're glad for that one.
Mm-hmm. Always fun to be at home for sure, as each team be battling for their seed in the upcoming district tournament. And Lambeau, you got some facts and figures on both Anderson County Lady Mavericks and the Gibbs Lady Eagles.
Yep, I do. For the Lady Mavericks, they come in a record with a 8-8 record, 2-1 in district play. Anderson County and the Lady Mavericks at the 500 mark so far this season, while Gibbs has had a struggling year so far, winning 6 out of their last 19 games, losing 13, 0-2 in district play.
Yeah, I believe they're on a 8-game losing streak too, according to Coach T.
Man, talk about hard times for Coach Kendall McGill and her Lady Eagles. And you only get one senior on this squad, just like the Lady Mavericks. Very few seniors.
Rather young team for Gibbs. They do have some good wins. However, this year they got wins over Fulton, Halls, Carter, Carnes West, and Buckhorn, Kentucky. So it's a Gibbs team that is capable of winning. And their last 2 district games, they failed at Union County 64-36, and also lost to Scott 49-41.
Scott's going to be a tough team to handle in this district, in my opinion, John. When you look at this district here, they got a lot of good players over there at Scott High School with Addie Rogers being the lead point.
Yeah, looking at the district season thus far, Scott undefeated, right, Lambeau? You was telling me earlier.
Undefeated 2-0 in district play so far. Not not having a good regular season outside of district games, but as far as the district is concerned, they are undefeated 2-0.
Yeah, wins over the Lady Mavericks and also defeating
Gibbs.
yes Gibbs as well. But yeah, they're Scott's hosting Clinton tonight.
That's a big game right there. Whoever I feel like wins this one could be in control of their own destiny in the on the girls' side of the district.
Yeah, Clinton with one loss, favorite coming into the season. You know, of course, that was by the Lady Mavericks last Friday night on the buzzer beater by Emery Bullock to get that win. You know, also Lady Mavericks with one loss to Scott, so could get interesting here after tonight.
Absolutely, and let's not forget Scott comes here next Friday night to play the Lady Mavericks. Let's not overlook that. Scott is not the Lady Highlanders have not won on Anderson County court since the 21-22 season.
And that'll certainly be a very big matchup. Always exciting when those two schools get together. Lambeau, we got about 3 minutes to go for the tip-off here. Let's look back to last Tuesday night's game. Anderson County's 56-51 win over Union County. You know, they trailed at halftime by 15 points. You know, leading scorer Macy Basford held without a shot in the first half. She got in a little foul trouble, set almost all the second quarter, but Lady Mavericks, as you've been talking about, some of the other players need to step up, and they did that Tuesday night against Union County.
They did step up in a big way. Couldn't be happier for this team. They finally showed their muscle, and they proved all they can have. Ansley Freeman, what a career night she had. 11 points on the night with only 2 threes in the contest. She was a big contributor in the factor of the win. And let's also not forget Emery Bullock, also 2 threes on the night, finishing up also with 11 points.
Yeah, about all the players that played really contributed to that comeback win. You know, Bethany Lau, she had 12 points. Hit some big free throws there in the fourth quarter. Julia Owens, 6 points. Addison Grooms had 4, but had several rebounds, and you know, just about all the players that came in, not only offensively but defensively as well. As Coach Couples and his staff went to that full court press defense and forced Union County into a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, they forced the turnovers going back to their favor. That's the good thing about this Anderson County squad. If you get the trap game going against someone like Union County, or maybe here tonight against Gibbs, look out. They're capable of great defensive power. They get ready for the playing of our national anthem as the presentation of the colors by the Gibbs High School Junior ROTC.
Spectators can support their high school interscholastic program by refraining from derogatory or intemperate remarks or cheers. We hope you will enjoy the game and support your athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Colors this evening are being presented by the Gibbs High School JROTC. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we observe the national anthem.
Now time to meet the starting lineups. First for the Lady Mavericks, 8-8 on the year, 2-1 in district play. The seniors, number 1, Macy Bassford. The junior, number 14, is Addison Grooms. The juniors, number 15, that's Bethany Lau. Also a junior, number 24, that's Emery Bullock. And the sophomore, number 30, is Julia Owens. Head coach for the Lady Mavericks, Mitch Couples, assisted by Emily Bullock and Ryan Marshall. And now we turn our attention to the host bench. Time to meet the starting 5 for the host, Gibbs Lady Eagles, coached by Kendall McGill.
Number 4, Carson Qualls.
Sophomore, number 4, the guard is Carson Qualls.
Number 5, Nevaeh Large.
The senior guard, number 5, that's Nevaeh Large.
14, Faith Hayes.
The sophomore point guard, number 14, is Faith Hayes.
Number 15, Annie Buckner.
The sophomore point guard, number 15, is Annie Buckner.
And 22, Sydney Young.
And the freshman center, number 22, Sydney Yao. Already mentioned before, head coach for the Lady Eagles, Kendall McGill. She's assisted by Brad Bates.
And Lambeau, we recall some of these Gibbs, the Lady Eagles, over the last couple of years that they're playing tonight. Some of them's sisters, players that played at Gibbs. I know the Qualls girl and the Large girl. So we'll get ready to jump it off here. AC controls the tap. Bethany Lau, try to get it inside to Grooms. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Mavericks. Just underway here at Ron Curley Court. Inbounds to Addison Grooms, 2 points. And that's the Lady Mavericks' favorite inbounds play.
Absolutely. Addison Grooms, the favorite target for the Lady Mavericks on the inbounds, and it delivers in the big way. And a foul immediately called against the Lady Mavericks. They are going to get Bethany Lau.
They like to call fouls on Bethany. Seems like that looked like a clear tie ball, but once again, we're not the referees, so
Nope.
they do a great job. Referees do, so don't mean to criticize, but it seems like Bethany gets a lot of fouls called on her.
Now one going to be called on Macy Bassford. Already 2 foul. Already the Lady Mavericks in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, not even played hardly 30 seconds, and Coach Couples is up in the referee's ear. So Gibbs with the basketball. Number 14, Faith Hayes with it, gets it over to Annie Buckner. Buckner, one of the top scorers for these Lady Eagles. There's a jumper put up by Qualls, no good. Rebound by
Sydney Yao. She's going to be fouled.
She's a freshman.
Grooms with the foul, her first, team third.
Grooms commits the foul. That's her first, team third. And it's going to be the freshman, Sydney Yao, at the line. First free throw is no good, gets the back iron.
Lady Mavericks with 3 team fouls here on the first trip down court. Both free throws no good by Yao. And Lau with the rebound. Gibbs coming out, man-to-man defense. Emery Bullock open top of the key, passes up a shot. Lady Mavericks lead here early, 2-0. There's Bullock, spinning shot, no good. Rebound, Gibbs, tie ball.
Gonna be Gibbs basketball. Possession arrow in their favor.
So Gibbs basketball. Anderson County coming out with full court pressure.
Travel violation committed on Sydney Yao.
First turnover of the game for either team. 6:38 to play here, first quarter. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in on our live stream. Maverick live streams, also Maverick Media Production on YouTube. Julia Owens in the paint, and she's going to draw the foul.
Good decision right there. Take the foul right there by by Julia Owens. And it's Nevaeh Large, the senior, with her first, and Gibbs' first foul on the game. Sophomore Owens, first free throw is no good, catches the back iron.
Lady Mavericks coming in, riding a 2-game winning streak. Big district wins over Clinton and Union County. Both free throws no good by Owens. So both teams 0-2 from the free throw line. There's Buckner with the basketball. That's an open Faith Hayes, and she's going to draw the foul.
Second foul for Grooms, team's fourth already. We talked about it. You talked about it, John. 4 fouls already, and it's going to be big trouble next foul round.
Yeah,
first free throw good from Faith Hayes.
6:10 to play here, first quarter. Faith Hayes knocks them both down. We're tied at 2. Lady Mavericks back on the road. Bethany Lau drives in the paint with the left hand. Layup no good. Rebound Owens kicks it out to Bullock. Back to Lau. She'll try again for the right side and score. Bethany Lau, her first bucket, 4-2 AC. Up court come the Lady Eagles. Buckner guarded by Bullock. Loses the basketball, picked up by Chloe Johnson.
She immediately loses the ball. They're saying deflected off of Annie Buckner, so they'll keep possession alive.
Chloe Johnson, first one off the bench. She's a freshman. Transfer from Jacksboro Middle School. Played on an outstanding Lady Eagles squad there in Jacksboro.
Also the younger sister of Elijah Johnson.
And there's Johnson, fires up a 3. It's no good. Bassford, quick rebound shot, no good. Saves it to Lau. She drives and scores.
Bethany Lau cooking from inside. She's got the hot hand, 6'2". And nearly deflected by Owens. Would have kept the possession right back to Anderson County, but out of bounds. Gibbs basketball.
Lady Mavericks going to keep applying the pressure, try to break this game open. Here comes Hayes with it to Buckner. Good defense. Chloe Johnson blocks the shot. Out of bounds. It will stay with Gibbs. 4:41 to play. First quarter. First game of the night. Of course, the nightcap will be the boys' game between the Mavericks and the Eagles. And the Gibbs Eagles won the junior varsity game over Anderson County. The younger Mavericks had a second quarter sort of fell apart a little bit, I was told. Not sure what the final score was, but it was in double digits.
Yeah, not the best performance from the JV boys, but again, that's a young core you're looking at there. And steal off the inbounds. Owens, she's fouled by Faith Hayes. It's 2 free throws for the sophomore.
Yep, Mavericks, good defense on the inbounds. They tried to lob it in back towards the mid-court line. Pass got away, and Owens comes up with it. Julia back to the free throw line.
Makes the first free throw. Ansley Freeman into the game, replacing Bethany Lau.
Freeman had an outstanding game in the win over Union County. As we mentioned in the pregame, 11 points. But also on the defensive end, she caused many steals and turnovers. Owens knocks them both down. It's 8-2. Trapped in the corner is Large. Scrap. Gibbs coming out of there with it. Buckner gun a 3. No good. Hayes with the rebound. Gets it to Large. Large trapped. Ball's loose. Picked up by Bassford.
And they're going to call the foul. That is going to be on Carson Qualls.
First, team third.
8-2, Lady Mavericks. Coming up here, the midway point of the first quarter. Freeman now within the left corner. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Johnson.
And the foul on Nevaeh Large.
So both teams with 4 fouls. Brandon going to be bonus from here on out.
Yep, next foul in. And platoon swappage in for Gibbs. Number 14, or number 23, Peyton Hargis. As bounce pass from Johnson to Freeman. Bassford drives. Bullock, she'll gun the 3. Swish! That's a Freeman Insurance Group 3-pointer. Emery Bullock.
Emery Bullock picking up where she left off in the second half against Union County. Gives her team 11-2 lead. Still by Freeman up ahead to streaking Bassford for 2 points. I believe Gibbs wants a timeout.
It is a 30-second timeout.
We'll keep it right here. Lady Mavericks lead 13-2 on an 11-0 run. Lambeau.
What a start this Lady Maverick team is on since a few free throws from Gibbs. That's been all Anderson County here on out. But the thing about it is when it comes to playing Gibbs, they haven't been really consistent with shooting the ball later in the second half. That's what I want to see more out of, because the last 3 games against Gibbs, the second half has always not been their best.
Yeah, it seemed like Lady Mavericks have been searching to put 4 quarters together.
Yeah, that's their biggest problem when it comes to playing Gibbs.
The last 2 wins, they've gone into halftime down by double digits. So here comes Gibbs with it. Lady Mavericks full court press. Ashton Thurman is checked in. She wears number 2. She is a sophomore.
And Emery Bullock commits the foul. It's going to be her first, and the Lady Mavericks 5th. Gibbs in the bonus. Faith Hayes, shoot 2.
3:23 to play. First quarter, we're going to be shooting a lot of free throws here the remainder of this quarter. First free throw by Hayes is good. She's got all 3 points, all from the free throw line. She's a sophomore.
Missed the second free throw.
Rebounded by Charles C. Harris. Missed shot there, Bethany Lau with it. Freeman's open in the right corner, didn't see her, gets it, try to get it to Johnson, and we're going to have a tie ball.
Possession area to Anderson County.
.308 to play, 13-3. Anderson County. Ball comes into Johnson. Hands it off to Thurman. Thurman
Travel.
with the travel. Second turnover on the Lady Mavericks. Lady Mavericks playing out 1-2-2 full court press.
And deflected out of bounds by Peyton Hargis. And the Lady Mavericks will get it right back. So lucky break right there.
Also in number 12, Sadie Rowe for Gibbs. Freeman has it picked by Buckner. Buckner inside. She's going to be fouled from behind. The basket goes. What a play by Annie Buckner. Got the steal. Took it all the way down and was fouled from behind. They got the shot to go. A 3-point play by Buckner. Gibbs cuts the lead to 7, 13-6. Gibbs now going to come with full court pressure, diamond in 1 press. Bassford in to Freeman. Freeman up ahead to Johnson. Johnson will drive. No good. Rebound Gibbs.
Coach Couples wanted a foul right there, and not going to get it.
That was Harris with the rebound. She is a junior. Brings in a lot of size for these Lady Eagles. Buckner now being guarded by Thurman. Good defense by Ashton Thurman. Annie Buckner with it. Comes the trap. Try to get it up to Rowe, but stolen by Thurman. Thurman takes it down and lays it in. 2 points.
What a steal right there by Ashton Thurman.
15-6 Lady Mavericks. As Gibbs throws it away against the press. So Macy Basford checks out, as does Chloe Johnson and Ansley Freeman. Bullock back in for Anderson County along with Julia Owens and J.C. Phillips. J.C. Phillips, one of 2 seniors. She wears number 22. She has the ball, gets it up top to Bullock, swings it over to Thurman. Thurman up top to Lau. Gibbs still in the man-to-man defense. Owens loses the basketball. Picked up by Buckner. And J.C. Phillips. AC fans wanted to tie a ball. I think Gibbs fans wanted a foul. Neither one that came. Quickly up ahead to Harris for 2 points. Harris was wide open. After that little scrum down below. Loose ball, 15-8. AC, minute to play, first quarter.
A foul called. That's going to be, looks like on Sadie Rowe.
And AC's in the bonus. So Julia Owens to the free throw line. She's 2 of 4 tonight. First free throw, no good.
Another free throw coming for Owens. Gets that one to go. Lead is up to 8, 16-8.
So Julia 3 of 6 now from the charity stripe. Quickly up ahead come the Lady Eagles. And assist by Buckner to Qualls, her first bucket. 16-10. Gibbs cuts it to 6. Bullock quickly up ahead. Shot no good. 43 seconds and counting in the first quarter. Anderson County led 13-2. Gibbs has battled back to cut it to 6. Here's Rowe with it. Gives it to Buckner. Buckner with driving left-hand shot, no good. Harris tried to control the rebound. It goes out of bounds off Bullock. It will stay with the Lady Eagles. 23 seconds to go here, first quarter. Good crowd on hand at Gibbs High School. Pass comes in bounds, saved by Hargis.
Foul on J.C. Phillips.
Well, Phillips going to pick up her first foul. Oh, Buckner to the free throw line.
It's the first free throw. 16-11. And the second free throw coming up from Annie Buckner is good. 16-12, 4-point game.
Buckner can play. Here's Lau trapped. Whistle. Blocking foul called on the Lady Eagles.
It's going to be on Riley Qualls. Or Carson Qualls, my bad.
She had a sister that played here.
Yeah, Riley Qualls.
Yeah, Rayleigh Qualls, I think graduated last year. So Bethany Lau to the free throw line. First trip of the night. It's good.
17-10.
Mavericks have shot 7 free throws. This will be number 8. It's good. They have made 5 of 8. 18-12, 13.8 seconds to go first quarter. Lady Mavericks lead. Hayes with it. Up ahead to Harris. She cannot handle the pass. It'll be Andrews County basketball. 7.9 seconds to play. Thurman gets it in to Bullock. 5 seconds. Bullock. Loud for 3. No good. That's into the first quarter. Your score. Andrews County 18, Gibbs 12. And Lambo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Strong start on for the Lady Mavericks, but Gibbs closing in more and more consistently. They're hanging in there with this Lady Mavericks squad, giving them run for the money, but the Lady Mavericks need to be more consistent on the shots here.
So we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back with the second quarter. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into Gibbs High School, Ron Curley Court.
Yeah, Jerry H. Sharp Gymnasium. Let's not forget that, John.
Yeah, I didn't see that posted anywhere, but definitely want to recognize that gentleman. Yeah, just underway here in the second quarter. Lady Mavericks lead 18-12. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Gibbs. Lady Mavericks jumped out 13-2 lead before Gibbs closed with a 10-5 run. A lot of free throws in that first quarter. Andrews County 5 of 8 from the line. Gibbs 6 out of 9. 1 3-pointer in the contest, that made by Emery Bullock. A lot of pass inside. Hayes missed the bunny. And
Jump off.
Grooms and Yal are tied up. Andrews County basketball. I was told before the game, number 24 for Gibbs not playing, Rebecca Spear-Dowes, a freshman, not suited up tonight. I heard she's a pretty good player. Apologize if I butchered that last name.
Looks like Spear-Dowes.
Spear-Dowes, D-O-W-I-S there on the end. Here's Bethany Lau going to work inside, kicks it out to Bullock, top the key for 3. Swish!
Freeman Insurance, 3-pointer, Emery Bullock. Lady Mavericks lead by 9.
And Lambeau, that's what you've been screaming, along with their grandfather, David Disney, who keeps the books, wants Emery to shoot more.
Yeah, shoot more, shoot consistently. Buckner fires a 3. That's good. That's an answer back.
Annie Buckner can play. She's got 9 points. 6-point game once again, 21-15. 6:35 to play. Second quarter, AC on top. Here's Bassford with it. And Coach Mitch Couples, Banners County wants a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here, looking at some of the scoring already tonight. Emery Bullock and Bethany Lau both with 6 points. Julia Owens 3. Ashton Thurman coming off the bench for 2. Addison Grooms 2. And Macy Bassford 2. So Lambeau are starting to see a more consistent scoring, more balanced scoring, I guess you should say.
Yeah, it's been more balanced scoring for this Lady Mavericks squad. That's what I want to see. Don't rely on just one player. Rely on everybody. Work together.
Exactly, and they're going to need that the rest of the season in this district race. Lady Mavericks 2-1 in the district. Half game behind Scott, who is 2-0 as they play the Lady Dragons tonight at home. At the farm, you say they call it up there at Scott.
Yeah, they call it the farm. It's Highlander Gym, but that's what the Scott County folks like to call their gym or school. Bullock fires a three from the wing. Another one.
That's 3 threes for Emory.
And another Freeman Insurance Group three-pointer.
She's got 9 and a steal by Emory. Takes it all the way.
Nice
Great move.
What a move by Emory Bullock.
Nice.
Around that defense.
Nice handles that time. Bethany now's got 11 to lead all scores. 26-15. Lady Mavericks lead by 11. And pass gets thrown out of bounds as too high for Yao. As Harris checks back in, replacing Nevaeh Large. Giving Gibbs a little bit more size inside with Yao and Harris. Ainsley Freeman now with it. Bullock left open for 3. Just short, no good. Rebound Harris. Almost travels.
Out of bounds. Gibbs basketball.
Macy Bassford almost had the steal. Gibbs basketball. Comes in to Buckner. Throws stolen by Bethany Lau. And lays it in with her left hand. 2 points. Lau now got 8. 28-15. Good defense, Lady Mavericks.
The defense, it working inside on the offensive zone. Another steal. Ainsley Freeman comes away with it. Bullock drive. She'll lay it up. It's good. Timeout. Kendall McGill gives Lady Eagles. It's going to be a full timeout.
And what a stretch of basketball right there for these Lady Mavericks, has taken their biggest lead, 30-15, 4:55 to play here before halftime. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into Gibbs High School. Well, Lady Mavericks on a little bit of a run right now. They led 18-12, and in the first quarter, excuse me, and they've outscored Gibbs 12-3 here in the second to take a 15-point lead, 30-15, as Gibbs breaks their huddle. As the Mavericks on the road here in Corydon, Tennessee. Here's Buckner with the basketball, almost stolen. And they got, who'd they get? Got Bethany Lau with the reach in.
Second foul for Lau.
First team foul. First team foul. Quite the contrast of the first quarter. Had several fouls, but that's the first foul for either team. As Buckner going to get fouled.
Ainsley Freeman looks like he's going to be the culprit. And it's just like becoming that first quarter all over again. The Lady Mavericks already getting into foul trouble before Gibbs has even had the foul. First free throw by Rowe is no good.
Excuse me, you're right. That's Rowe. I said it. I called her Buckner. Both have the blonde hair.
Gets the second one to go at the very least. 14-point game.
Sadie Rowe, a sophomore, gets one of two, 30-16. Lady Mavericks, 4:30 to play, second quarter. Freeman now with it, guarded by Harris, gets on the left wing to Bullock. She'll drive, kick out. See, Ashton Thurman guns a three. It's no good. Right into the hands of Bassford as Lady Mavericks send it back out. Owens, I think she drawed the foul. A little body contact.
Faith Hayes gonna commit the foul.
I believe that was, I think that was Harris they got. Well, it might have been Hayes.
As number 13, the freshman, Brooklyn Mass, checks in.
Bullock guns a three. No good. Rebound, Mast. Just checked into the game. She is a freshman. Under 4 minutes to play, second quarter. And Rowe got away with something that time, but no call. Here come the Lady Mavericks with it as Bullock, not established, coming across that timeline. And a backcourt violation. Unofficially.
Gotta establish your positioning before you even get the ball.
Unofficially 3 turnovers for the Lady Mavericks, so that's not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby. Limiting the turnover game. That's been impressive the last few games, keeping themselves away from making too many mistakes. And another turnover there by Gibbs. Chloe Johnson with the steal. Passing inside, and another turnover. Sadie Rowe comes away with it, and she's going to be fouled by Ainsley Freeman.
Yeah, Freeman tried to get it inside, and ball was stolen, and she commits the foul.
Lau back in.
30-16, Anderson County, 3:21 to play. Second quarter, Buckner with the basketball. Lady Mavericks been applying pressure, 94 feet the whole way.
And a little bit too much pressure by Bullock, or no, by Bassford.
So the next foul will put Gibbs in the bonus. Inbounds Mass, looking for help.
5 seconds. Gotta get it in.
Eight turnovers thus far for Gibbs. Most of those caused by the Lady Mavericks. As Bassford takes a seat. Pass to Freeman, who checks back in, shot no good. Lau tried to save it.
Too little, too late.
The Gibbs basketball. And Lau's knocked to the ground, no call.
Yeah, how's that not a foul right there? Huh?
Argus with it. 10-second clock is on. Gets it across, but intercepted by Johnson. Up ahead to Bethany Lau with the left hand. And she is deadly with that left hand.
That left hand's been her favorite hand since for a while now.
Very adept. She's a natural righty, but she can go both ways. As Yao is going to draw the foul inside.
5 fouls already for the Lady Mavericks. That's 2 free throws from here on out. The bonus for Gibbs.
Lady Mavericks have doubled up. Lady Eagles 32-17 now as Yao makes the first free throw. It's her first points of the night. 1 of 3 from the line. Make it 2 of 4 now for Sydney Yao, also a freshman. For head coach Kendall McGill. 2:30 to play in the second quarter. Lady Mavericks by 14, trying to win their third straight game, get back over the 500 mark. Bullock out to Freeman for three. It's good.
Freeman Insurance three-pointer by the daughter of the owner of Freeman Insurance Group, and a steal. Julia Owens lays up, no good. Rebound, Emery Bullock.
Go up.
She got it that time. Breaks three from the defense. 19-point game.
37-18. Under 2 minutes to go here. Second quarter. Hargis being pressured in the backcourt. Gets it stolen by Bullock. Up ahead to Bethany Lau.
Fouled.
Buckner with the foul.
Buckner with the foul, her first.
The Lady Mavericks really applying the pressure, and that was the strategy coming in.
That is the strategy. The defense, close it up. Don't make it much harder for Gibbs to get their inbounds in. First free throw by Lau is missed. She'll have another. She got it. 20-point game. J.C. Phillips in for Bethany Lau. Also in Nashon Thurman for Emery Bullock.
Lady Mavericks still applying the pressure. 38-18, lead by 20. Buckner across the timeline. Hargis loses the ball out of bounds.
Gibbs basketball.
We're going to keep it with Gibbs.
Some Maverick fans kind of disagree with the call, but hey, can't argue with the ref. You're going to be in trouble with that. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, Chloe Johnson.
Hargis misfires on the three. Freeman takes it hard to the basket and scores.
Ainsley Freeman going coast to coast on that one there, John.
She's fearless.
She is. And an and one opportunity for the sophomore. Misses. Yao with the rebound.
40-18, biggest lead for the Mavericks. Minute 8 to play, and a steal by Owens. Owens in the passing lane. She'll take it strong to the basket. Kicks it back to Thurman off the glass for two. She may have got away with the travel. We'll take it. 42-18 as Gibbs struggling to get the ball up court.
And more subs coming in for Gibbs.
49.8 seconds to go here before halftime. Mass to inbounds to Rowe. Jumper up that time by Victoria Gibbs. No good. Buckner gets the long rebound, and it's three-pointer for Annie Buckner, her second three. Freeman guns a three, no good. Rebound Mast. 25 seconds to play here before halftime. AC leads by 21, 42-21. Rowe guarded by Phillips. Harris tried to get it to Gibbs. Ball goes out of bounds. Stay with the Lady Eagles. 11.2 seconds to go. Mast inbounds to Gibbs. And
Foul.
Buckner's going to be fouled.
Looks like by Owens.
5.7 seconds. And then Annie Buckner will shoot two free throws.
She missed the first free throw.
It's her first miss at the line tonight. She's 3 out of 4.
Misses both. They get it back though.
Stole.
Owens comes away with a steal. It's a jump ball. Gibbs ball.
1.8 seconds. Gibbs will have to catch and shoot pretty much. And Gibbs does. That's Victoria Gibbs. She's knocked to the ground. No whistle. And that's the end of the first half. Your score, Anderson County 42, Gibbs 21. Brandon, Lady Mavericks taking a lead, a big lead into halftime. That's sort of opposite of what it's been the last couple games.
Yeah, it has. This has been obviously Gibbs a little bit of a struggling year, and Anderson County taking a little bit of advantage of it.
Taking a little advantage of that youth.
Oh, yeah.
So right now we're going to go take a break as the Gibbs dancing team comes on the court for your entertainment, and take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Lady Maverick Basketball on Maverick Media. Welcome back into Gibbs High School as the Lady Mavericks lead 42-21 here at halftime. They outscored Gibbs 24-9 in the second frame to take that 21-point lead into the locker room. At this time, Brandon Lambert's got the scoring for the first half.
For the Lady Mavericks, led in scoring by Emery Bullock with 15 points. Had 3 threes in the first half. Bethany Lau with 11 points. 3 of 4 from the line. Ainsley Freeman with 5 points. 1 3-pointer in the game. Ashton Thurman with 4 points. Julia Owens with 3 points. 3 of 6 from the line. Macy Bassford and Addison Grooms with 2 points. Lady Mavericks 6 of 11 from the line. 4 threes in the game.
4 turnovers.
Yeah,
Doing
only
a good
4
job.
4 turnovers. That's a big one right there. For Gibbs, they are led in scoring by Annie Buckner with 11 points. 2 threes on the night. 3 of 5 from the line. Sydney Yao with 2 points. 2 of 4 from the line. Carson Qualls and Charlie Harris with 2 points each. Sadie Rowe with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the line. Peyton Hargis and Victoria Gibbs on the floor, yet to score. Gibbs 9 of 15 from the line, 2 threes in the game. Not on the floor for the Lady Mavericks, not scoring was Chloe Johnson and J.C. Phillips.
Thank you, Brandon. As Lady Mavericks taking care of business here tonight. First quarter they led 18-12 and built that lead up to as much as 22 points. We're going in the locker room up 42-21. Lady Mavericks, last 2 games they found themselves down by 15 points. At Clinton and on Tuesday night at home against Union County, so stark contrast here tonight as Lady Mavericks build a big lead. Here's the get ready third quarter to start here a little bit, Lambeau. But you got to look at Emery Bullock with an outstanding first half with 15 points and 3 3-pointers. So players are starting to step up. You know, Macy Bassford leading scorer on this team with 2 points. And you've got 2 Lady Mavericks in double figures with Bullock 15 and Bethany Lau with 11.
Yeah, 2 players with double figures in Lau and Bullock. So obviously the juniors are having a lot of fun here on the night here, John.
Certainly are, and this is what we saw in the second half against Union County. Some of those juniors and younger players stepping up, hitting some shots, and that's what it's going to take for Anderson County if they want to go ahead and win the district.
Absolutely. And depending on, and also getting results also from what happens with Gibbs and Wisconsin and Clinton as the night goes along as well.
All right, we'll try to keep you updated on that. As the Lady Mavericks back on the floor as we get ready to start the third quarter. Will be Anderson County basketball to begin the third quarter. They start out with Owens, Lau, Grooms, Bullock, and Bassford starting 5 for Coach Mitch Couples Lady Mavericks, and a great play design right off the bat. Bullock with the assist to Owens. 44-21. Mavericks jump right back into that 2-2-1 full court press, and a steal deflection by Lau. Owens tried to get it back to Lau and stolen by the Eagles. As Buckner, no, excuse me, that is Buckner with the bucket. She's got 13. 44-23, Anderson County. Lady Mavericks, the great play, Lambeau, off that inbounds to start the third quarter.
Absolutely, and Macy Bassford gets another 2-pointer to go from the charity stripe. 46-23.
Macy leading scorer for AC. Not many shot attempts in that first half, but she's playing good defense and rebounding. She can do more than just score. So Lady Mavericks, their biggest lead now, 23, 46-23, 6:35 to play, third quarter. Buckner inside, turn around off the glass, no good. Rebound, Bassford. 4 rebounds for Bassford. Nice pass up ahead to Bethany Lau once again with that left hand, puts it in.
Another left hand bucket by Lau. Finishes that one, 48-23. Lady Mavericks still cooking here, John.
Bethany Lau got 13 points. And Lady Mavericks have to be shooting, I would say, over 50%. As Nevaeh Large scores her first points of the night. 48-25, Anderson County. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Mavericks. Inbounds to Grooms. Design play, misses the jumper. Julia Owens, rebound shot, no good. Rebound, Gibbs.
2 on none.
Up ahead to Buckner for 2.
2 points,
And Coach Mitch Couple's going to call a 30-second timeout.
30 seconds.
We'll go ahead and keep it right here as AC leads 48-27. 5:41 to play here in the third quarter. And Lambeau, what do you think Coach Couples is telling his girls?
Well, don't let I'm guessing this was concerning on the fast break, on the pass being open by the fast break. You got to be ready for that fast break when it starts up.
And I believe you're right. It's telling the girls got to play on both ends as Gibbs breaks the huddle and they'll have the basketball. Excuse me, Anderson County will have the basketball as Gibbs drops back into a little zone trap here on top of the key. Bullock with it, patient. Grooms try to get to Owens. Kicks it back out to Bassford for 3. Shot no good. Rebound Bethany Lau. It's going to be tied up as both players go to the floor. Good hustle by both players.
Great hustle, but possession arrow goes back to Gibbs.
It was Faith Hayes tying up Bethany. And a turnover forced by the Lady Mavericks. Lau's layup no good. Hayes comes out of there with it to Large. Large up ahead to Buckner. Loses the ball.
And kick ball.
Kick ball is going to stay with
Gibbs.
Oh, they called a foul. Like you, I thought he whistled a kick ball, but he called a foul on Emery Bullock. Sydney and a turnover for Gibbs.
Actually, they shot a 3 there, John.
Missed that. As Groom scores inside. Groom's now got 4 points, 50-27. AC back by 23 points. And a steal by Julia Owens. Gibbs now turned it over 5 times here in the third quarter. Bullock spots a wide open Bethany Lau with a whistle. And a foul's called
Going to be on Sadie Rowe.
Rowe with the foul. Her second. Team
Sydney Yao checks back in the Lady Eagle lineup, replacing Sadie Rowe. Bullock to inbounds to Bassford. Guns a three. Shot back iron, no good. Ball's loose. Yao comes out of there with it to Buckner. Buckner's going to gun a three. It's good.
Butler, 3 points.
Another three by Annie Buckner. She can shoot, John.
Sure can. She's got 18 points. Lead all scorers is Emery Bullock. This is Grooms with the rebound, tied up by Yao. It's going to stay with Lady Mavericks. They lead by 20, 50-30. Inbounds to Grooms, gets us to Owens in the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebound Hayes. Owens has had some good looks inside, just can't get them to go.
No, she can. Another turnover by Gibbs. Macy Bassford comes away with a steal. Bullock cross-court pass to Lau and was intended to go to Grooms, stolen by Nevaeh Large.
Good defense by Gibbs. Nevaeh Large, senior. The only senior on this Lady Eagle squad.
Three-pointer miss by Qualls.
Bethany Lau lays it in once again.
Left-hander.
I think that was actually with the right hand that time on the left-hand side, but nevertheless, it'll count for 2 points. Bethany now with 15. Nice pass that time by Large to Yao. 2 points. Good teamwork there for Gibbs. 2:38 to play. Fast-moving third quarter. Lady Mavericks lead by 20. Grooms inside to Owens. This time she gets to go.
This one able to finish in that one. 54-32.
Owens now with
22-point
seven.
game.
Owens with 7. Lady Mavericks led by 21 at halftime. Steal caused by Bass, picked up by Lau. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. Bullock will drive. Nice bounce pass to Addison Grooms for 2 points. And Coach Cubbles likes that.
He does.
As we got 4 new Lady Mavs getting ready to check in. It'll be Freeman, Thurman, Johnson, and Phillips. Minute 35 to play. Shot no good by Hayes. Comes to Bullock up ahead to Owens. Owens shot up is good.
They just keep shooting, John. They just keep shooting.
Julia Owens now starting to warm up. She got 6 points here in the third quarter. Total of 9. Steal by Bethany Lau.
They're going to call travel, right? Immediately give it right back.
And Bethany can't believe it. I agree with her. I didn't see no travel. Did you?
No, I didn't see no travel.
Lady Mavericks' biggest lead, 26. Nevaeh Large off the assist by Hayes for 2 points. She's got 4 points. Under a minute to play here, third quarter. Andrews County leads 58-34. Ansley Freeman now with it. Ashton Thurman up top to Chloe Johnson, over to J.C. Phillips. Phillips being guarded by Qualls.
And a foul on Qualls. That's her third. And also full lineup change for Gibbs.
You got Mast, Rowe, Hargis, Gibbs, and number 21 checked in first time. That's Courtney Phillips. There's J.C. Phillips with it. Gets to Chloe Johnson. Loses the dribble, gets it back to Ainsley Freeman. A shot up, no good. Rebound, Hargis. Ainsley Freeman
Jump ball.
gets in there and ties her up.
Gibbs ball.
And 26.4 seconds to play here, third quarter. As the AC cheerleaders begin to clap, the Lady Mavericks controlling this game. Shot inside by Gibbs is no good. Rebound, Ainsley Freeman. 8 seconds. Here comes the sophomore. Stutter step, gets it to J.C. Phillips now, looking for an opening. Gets it to Chloe Johnson. And she is wave off the foul. There was a whistle.
That's the quarter.
Waved it off as the buzzer sounds. As AC leads 58-34 at the end of the third quarter. Lambeau, your thoughts?
Great performance in that third quarter alone by the Lady Mavericks. They keep shooting and keep going out of here. They want to keep this going, and I like that.
We'll go ahead and take a break. Be right back. You're watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into the third quarter. Get ready to start the fourth quarter. My name's John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert as the Lady Mavericks lead 58-34. They outscored Gibbs 16-13 in the third quarter. Biggest lead has been 26. As AC starts the fourth with their original starting five. Bethany Lau drives to the basket and scores. Bethany Lau now has taken the team high scoring honors with 17. She got 6 points here in the second half. Shot up, no good by Hayes.
Deflected by Bullock.
Buckner's shot would not go, and here comes Emery Bullock. Lady Mavericks running. Try to get it to Bethany, goes out of bounds.
A little too much firepower on that basketball pass.
Turnover, Lady Mavericks only their second turnover here in the second half. Gibbs now with 18 turnovers. 8 of those coming in the third quarter. Here's Nevaeh Large. Got it to Hayes, shot no good, and a whistle and a jump ball is being called.
Gibbs ball.
Excuse me, that was Carson Qualls. The tie ball. Inbounds now Gibbs. It's Annie Buckner with it, leading Gibbs with 18 points, leading all scorers. Yao gets it inside to Large. Back to Yao, it's stolen. Good hands, Grooms, picked up by Bullock. Up ahead to a streaking Bethany Lau for 2 points. There's that left hand that time. She's got 19. So she takes over the game high scoring honors with 19 for the junior. Hayes gets it into Qualls, back to Buckner. Buckner back to Large, and Large is going to be fouled. As the Lady Mavericks come over to get a quick word with head coach Mitch Couples.
Unfortunately, the Couples is getting the word out. Coach Mitch Couples getting the word from getting the earful from the referee. This is not a timeout.
So the Lady Mavericks retreat back to the free throw line. First free throw by Nevaeh Large is no good.
Ainsley Freeman will come in for Julia Owens.
And Owens going to get a nice hand as she checks out.
The only hand of approval is from Anderson County Assistant Principal Alan Russell. Second free throw, no good from Large.
So she misses them both. Lady Mavericks by 28, biggest lead. Ainsley Freeman, her shot up, no good. It's blocked, and a whistle and a foul called on Nevaeh Large of Gibbs. She thought she got all ball. Ainsley Freeman to the free throw line. She's got 5 points. Free throw good by Ainsley. She's now 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Second free throw, good.
30-point game.
Freeman now 2 of 3 from the line. 64-34. 5:55 to go in the contest. Good hands, Bethany Lau. The steal, deflection, and catches it up ahead to Bullock. Got it to Grooms, back to Lau. Freeman open up top of the key. And Lady Mavericks will set it up. Emery Bullock, junior point guard, running the show. Gets it to Grooms. Grooms now off a screen by Basford. Drives this out off the glass and scores.
Nice use of screen.
You're right, Lambeau. Good screen there by Basford. Lady Mavs by 32, 66-34. Buckner, Faith Hayes, 3, no good. Rebound, Buckner, back to Hayes. Qualls, good defense by Bethany. Right corner, Nevaeh Large, 3 is good. She's got 7.
First person other than Annie Buckner on the Gibbs Lady Eagles to make a 3.
And first points of the fourth quarter for Gibbs. Cut the lead to 29, 66-37. Lady Mavs. Pass to Basford, the Grooms, to Lau. They'll set it up against this Carnes man-to-man type defense.
Foul called on Nevaeh Large as Bethany Lau was in the shooting. Second foul of the game for her team, second in the fourth.
Bethany Lau free throw is good. Bethany now with 20 points. As mass substitutions for the Lady Eagles.
Same going for the Lady. Oh, check that. Well, one for the Lady Mavericks. That's going to be Carly Whitson.
Yeah, Whitson back in the lineup. Didn't dress against Clinton last Friday night. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Gibbs. Almost a steal by Lau. Mass with it. Sydney Rowe. Triple teamed.
Foul.
J.C. Phillips. J.C. Phillips, Ashton Thurman checking in for Bethany Lau and Emery Bullock. Nice games tonight by that pair of juniors.
Absolutely, the juniors working hard together, working hard on this one here, John. This is what it's all about here.
Coming up halfway through the fourth. Lady Mavs by 30. J.C. Phillips, good defense on the baseline. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Gibbs. District contest. Lady Mavericks going to pick up their third district win of the season. Depends on what happens tonight. AC could be on top of the district.
depending on how Scott and Clinton goes.
3:41 to play. Brooklyn Mass inbounds to Sadie Rowe. Gibbs squad, a young Gibbs squad. They come in here 0-2 in the district. Losses to Union County and Scott. As Rowe scores inside. Her first field goal, she's got 3 points. Leading out 28. Full court pressure by Gibbs. Freeman comes out of there with it to Whitson. Could not handle the pass. Controlled by Victoria Gibbs. And she drives and she's going to be bumped and fouled by Ashton Thurman.
That nearly got ugly right there, John. That sliding that right there.
She might have tripped her a little bit. Didn't mean to, you know. She went down hard, but she's okay. That's the 4th foul on the Lady Mavs here in the quarter. I think Gibbs has been in the bonus, maybe. I don't know if they were in the bonus last quarter or not, but
well, they are now.
Certainly the first, second, and now the 4th as number 12 for Anderson County checking in. That's the freshman
Julie Lawson. Obviously, Coach Couples emptying out the bench a little bit.
And Sadie Rowe at the line. Free throw, no good. Julie Lawson checking in. Promising freshman transfer out of Jacksboro.
Yep.
Second free throw by Rowe is good. Chloe Johnson and Julie Lawson, big part of that Jacksboro team last year that was undefeated for most of the season. And a timeout.
Full timeout.
On the court. Anderson County will go ahead and take it with them. Your score, Anderson County 67. Gibbs 40. We got 2:53 to play. Be right back watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media.
Welcome back here to Gibbs High School. Ron Curley Court, Cherry H. Sharp Gymnasium. Lady Mavericks leading 67-40 over the Gibbs Lady Eagles. 2:53 left to play in the 4th. It's been all Lady Mavericks so far.
Certainly has jumped out to a 13-2 lead in the first quarter. Gibbs cut it to 6 at the end of 1. Since then, been all Lady Mavericks pretty much. Took a 21-point lead into halftime. 2:36 to play. Boggles out of bounds and stay with Gibbs. Mass pass into Rowe. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Thurman. Rowe almost had a tie ball, and she does that time.
This tie ball is going to go right back in possession of Anderson County.
Lambeau, you got a score on the Scott Clinton Lady Dragon game?
Oh yeah, right now it is a Dragon burning. It is a Highlander burning right now. The Lady Dragons leading 37-14 over the Scott Lady Highlanders.
Pretty impressive lead right there for the Lady Dragons. I guess they're still not even halftime yet.
Actually, it is past halftime, third quarter.
Third quarter. I know they start about 30 minutes later up there in Scott. And a block by Johnson.
And that's a foul. And a hard foul as it is. Johnson a little bit shaken up.
Yep, she's holding her side a little bit. It's number 10.
Megan Watkin.
Sophomore going to check in. Coach Cobble's wanting a foul. And Chloe going to come over, obviously in some pain. The mass to inbounds. Comes into Victoria Gibbs, guarded by Whitson. Mass gets a screen and stolen by Freeman.
Out of there.
Angeli Freeman now with it. Crossover dribble. Right wing Watkin back up top. Freeman. There's Watkin. Ball goes between her legs. Out of bounds. Big Gibbs basketball. That passes a little bit. Underneath there a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of butterfingers also.
And there's a steal. Watkin, Whitson made it happen, and on a move by Watkin, shot up, no good. Julie Lawson for 2 points.
Big moment right there for the freshman, Julie Lawson. First points on the varsity.
69-40. Is that our first varsity points?
Yep.
So congratulations, Julie Lawson. Be many more before she leaves here. A rebound, Whitson.
And a foul. That is going to be on Courtney Phillips.
Minute 3 to play. That's some free throws. No, it's going to be AC basketball. Only 2 team fouls on Gibbs. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Lawson's pass stolen by Rowe. This mass being guarded by Natalie Sellers, who's checked in the game. She wears number 4. As Gibbs drives, no good. Rebound. Lawson gets it to Freeman. 33 seconds to go. The Mavericks trying to get to the 70-point mark. They may just run this clock out.
I think they're trying to run the clock out here, John.
5 second.
5 second too close violation.
Good defense by Bree Banks that time, causing the 5 second violation. 15 seconds to play. Gets it to Banks. Banks shot up, no good. Rebound. Goes out of bounds. Stay with Gibbs. 3.4 seconds to play. Yes, mass inbounds to Gibbs. 3-pointer shot up, no good. And the buzzer sounds. And that's the ball game, folks. Your final score, the Anderson County Lady Mavericks 69. The Gibbs Lady Eagles 40. And Lambeau, a good win. They're all good, but took care of business in this.
Took care of business in a big way, and it improves their regular 3-1 in district play. Puts them above the 500 mark, 9-8, and depending on how the Scott Clinton girls game goes, I feel like we may have a new leader atop the district by the end of the night here.
And it looks like it'll be your Lady Mavericks as they get the win here tonight to get their 3rd district win. Right now, both boys teams are out on the court. We'll go ahead and take a break and tally up the numbers. Be right back. Your final score once again: Anderson County Lady Mavericks 69, the Gibbs Lady Eagles 40. Hello, everyone. Welcome back into Gibbs High School as your Anderson County Lady Mavericks have defeated the Gibbs Lady Eagles 69-40. Anderson County improves to 9-8 overall. It's their third straight win. All three of those wins came in the district, and they are 3-1 in district play. Anderson County led 18-12 after the first quarter. Outscored Gibbs 24-9 in the second quarter to take a 42-21 lead in the locker room. And in the second half, Anderson County outscoring Gibbs 27-19 to go ahead and record a 29-point win here on the road as Gibbs drops to 6-14 overall. 0-3 in district play, and that is their 9th consecutive loss for the Lady Eagles. So right now, we'll turn it over to Brandon Lambert, and he's got the scoring for tonight's game.
For the Gibbs Lady Eagles, led in scoring by Annie Butner with 18 points. She was 3 of 5 on the free throw line, 3 threes in the game. Nevaeh Large with 7 points, 0-2 from the line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Sadie Rowe with 4 points, 2 of 4 from the line. Same with Sydney Yao, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the line. Faith Hayes with 3 points, 3 of 4 from the line. Carson Qualls with 2 points. Charlie Harris with 2 points. Bree Banks, Brooklyn Mast, Courtney Phillips, and Peyton Hargis and Victoria Gibbs are on the floor. They did not score. Gibbs 10 of 19 from the free throw line, 4 threes in the contest. For the Anderson County Lady Mavericks, led in scoring by Bethany Lau with 20 points, 4 of 6 from the free throw line on the night. Emery Bullock with 15 points, yet she had 3 threes in the contest. Julia Owens with 9 points, 3 of 6 from the line. Addison Grooves with 8 points. Ansley Freeman with 7 points, 2 of 3 from the line. Ashton Thurman and Macy Bassford each with 4 points. Julie Lawson with 2 points. Natalie Sellers, Megan Watkin, Carly Woodson, Chloe Johnson, and J.C. Phillips were on the floor. They did not score. Anderson County 9 of 15 from the line, 4 threes in the contest, resulting in a 69-40 victory for your Anderson County Lady Mavericks, improving their record to 9-8 overall, 3-1 in district play. Completes the first half of the year of district play with a 3-1 record, and potentially we could be looking at new leaders in the district by the end of the night.
What's the latest score on the Lady Dragons?
4.5 left to go in the game. The Clinton Lady Dragons leading 53-22 over the Scott Lady Highlanders.
Okay, we're going to take a couple minutes break and be right back, and we'll preview the boys game coming up here tonight between Anderson County and Gibbs. So be right back. Stick around. You're watching AC Basketball on the Maverick Media.
All right, we're going to hold that break off for a moment here. We're now being joined by the head coach of the Anderson County Lady Mavericks, Mitch Couples.
Thank you.
And Coach, congratulations on the win. A big 69-40 victory for your girls. Compared to the last 2 games, which were comebackers, this got to be feeling good having a much better victory like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I just told my coaches and the players, it's nice to have a game like this and not be down almost 20 points 2 games in a row and have to make honestly, probably a once-in-a-lifetime comeback, and we did it twice. I know as a head coach, I can't remember the time I came back from 17 down, and we were down 17 to Clinton and 19 to Union County. But I told them, guys, you can't keep playing that game and expect to come back every time. It's not easy for sure. And honestly, I didn't think we had a good start tonight. We had 3 fouls in the first possession, just not being in position, being lazy, reaching. Gibbs is a much better team than this. They're missing their leading scorer and leading rebounder. She's hurt tonight. Freshman post player, really talented young lady. Watching her on film, I knew she could give us problems, and then I didn't know she wasn't playing until we got here. So it could have been a lot different if she was playing because we didn't have a good start. We scored a lot of points in the first quarter, but we gave up a lot. Just not being what we're supposed to be.
Certainly, obviously the slow start, but it still paid off at the end. Want to talk about your juniors, Bethany Lau, Emery Bullock. They were the key catalyst in tonight's game.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure how many they had. Yeah, Emery's shooting it so much better and shooting it confidently, and so I was proud of her to taking those shots and getting us kind of going. She kind of separated. I think it was 21-15 or 16, and she hit back-to-back threes, and then stole it and got a 2, and now it's 30-15, and it kind of got everything going. So, and then Bethany, she's so good at taking it to the hole. I keep telling her, she's frustrated about her shots not going, but I said, you're a scorer. Go to the rim and score and get fouled. So her shot will work itself out. But, yeah, they were definitely the catalyst tonight.
Absolutely were. Now looking at next week here, big busy week ahead of y'all. Monday, y'all we're hosting the Lady Red of Cocke County. That's the toughest team I feel like in your region to contend with.
Yeah, I'd say I know they beat Northview last week by I think it was 8 or 9 points. Hit 11 threes against Northview, and so I've got that film. And I mean, Northview played good, but Cocke County just played better. Just of course, you make 11 threes, most nights you're going to win. So we're definitely going to have to get to them. They've been to the state tournament 2 years in a row. Solid team, tough, very tough physically and mentally. They do what they want to do, and they got probably I would say arguably the best player in our region. I forget her first name, Carmichael. She's a very talented lady. So we got our hands full for sure. So we're going to have to. I told them in the locker room we got to come out, focus, and practice on Sunday, and then Monday we got to be way more focused than we were when we started tonight's game. And, well, actually the last 3 games, to be honest. Well, last 2 games we were focused on against Clinton. We just had a bad second quarter. But anyway, so yeah, I think they're top 5 in the state now. Cocke County is, so they're a very good team.
One other thing I might want to point out here, Coach, Clinton is leading the Scott and Lady Highlanders 61-23 with a running clock in the fourth quarter. That may be, I feel like you guys may be on top of the district here by the time this game's over with, potentially.
Yeah. I mean, record-wise, we are for sure. Because we got the win over Clinton, but we're only halfway through the season of the district, so we got a long ways to go.
John, anything you want to point out before we send them off?
Yeah, just one thing, Coach. Just congratulations first on the victory, and y'all played 94 feet tonight. Put a lot of pressure on Gibbs. Was that your game plan coming in?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that they were kind of susceptible to the press. Seen other teams have success. Scott County and Union County had a lot of success against them. And we need to get better at it. I mean, if we're going to press, at some point you're going to have to press in games, so you got to be better at it. We haven't been real good in our rotations, even on the ball. So I wanted to get some work at it too.
Mm-hmm. And also, second straight game, Macy Bassford, the leading scorer. She didn't lead in scoring, so that's good to see. Getting more consistent scoring from your team, and you're gonna need that as the district season plays out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course she didn't play as many minutes as she usually does because of the situation, but yeah, everybody's going to face guard her. But now with the having 3 girls in double figures, and one of them not, and she only had 9 against Union County, and to score 50, I think 6, with her scoring 9 and only making 3 shots, it's big for our team because we got girls that can score. But they've got to get better at being consistent with their scoring. And, of course, Emory last 2 games have been really solid. Bethany has been really solid scoring-wise. Julia could have had probably 20 tonight if she'd made her free throws and made some of the easy she missed. But, she's been a beast on the boards and just been so strong inside, and she hustles and plays so hard. It's going to happen for her. She's going to have a big night one night because you can't guard our juniors and senior and forget about Julia, because Julia can score too.
Right, and Chloe Johnson, how's she doing? It looked like she got banged up there late.
Yeah, she got banged up in the JV play day last Saturday. Took 2 hard falls, and tonight that girl hit her pretty good, and she set her back, pulled something in her back. So hopefully she's going to be okay. Get 48 hours, a little rest, and be okay on Sunday.
All right. Well, Coach Covell, thank you for coming up here and joining us on the Gary Houck post-game show. So always glad to have you up here.
It's my honor to be on the G Houck post-game show.
No.
G Houck's the man. He's the man. So thank you guys for all you do.
No doubt about it.
All right.
And thank you.
All right, moving ahead here, going to go into the lineup for the boys' game. For the Mavericks starters are Landry Sharp, Cam Lawson, Justin Bunch, Jackson Price, and Colton Lawson. Head coach for the Mavericks, Jordan Jeffers, assisted by Grant Markham, Noah Green, and Spencer St. John. And now we turn our attention to the host bench. Time to meet the starting 5 for the 2-10. Remarkably, still undefeated in district play in the Gibbs Eagles.
Starting lineup for your Gibbs Eagles. Number 1, Gage Walker.
Number 1,
Number 2, Lee Watson.
is Gage Walker. Number 2 is senior Willie Wolisick. Number 5 is Caleb LaFleur. Number 10, Reed Daniel. And number 14 is Cameron Bates. Head coach for the Gibbs Eagles, first year head coach Matt Granville. He's assisted by Austin Marsh.
Thank you, Lambos. Getting ready to start the boys contest here. Mavericks coming in the record of 6-10 overall, 2-1 in district play. While Gibbs comes in 2-10, but they're on a 2-game winning streak, winning their last 2 games. So wins over Scott and Union County.
So it's the Mavericks with the ball. Justin Bunch over to Cam Lawson. Landry Sharp from the elbow goes back to Cam Lawson. Mavericks trying to figure out the play here. Sharp to Jackson Price. Sharp, Bunch. Cam Lawson on the outside. Colton Lawson. Mavericks getting a little bit of an earful from the Gibbs student section. Bunch fires a 3 from the wing. That's no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Lee Wolisick. Number 14 is Cameron Bates. Hands off to Gage Walker. Number 10 is Reed Daniel. Picked off Landry Sharp. Sharp's going to drive. He'll go up. That's no good. Ball go, nope, still alive. Lawson open for 3. Rattles in and out, no good. Rebound, Gage Walker. Cameron Bates. To Caleb LaFleur, back to Reed Daniel. Number 2, Wolisick. Gibbs drives. Number 5, it's LaFleur. And he's fouled in the act of shooting, so Caleb LaFleur shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team first. LaFleur to the line, shoot 2.
So it is Caleb LaFleur, shoot 2 at the free throw line. LaFleur, one of the 3 seniors on this Eagle squad, missed the first free throw. Still remains scoreless. The second free throw coming from Caleb LaFleur. It is no good. Colton Lawson with the rebound. Game reigns scoreless. Bunch from Lawson. From Cam Lawson, excuse me. Colton Lawson. Landry Sharp to Colton. Jackson Price up and underneath the bucket, and the Mavericks strike first. 2-0. Jackson Price, the transfer from Elizabethton. Reed Daniel to Walker. Wolisick for 3. bounces out, no good. Walker with the rebound. He's fouled by Cam Lawson. So the Lawson brothers with one foul each. And it's Gage Walker, the senior. First free throw, good. Gibbs on the board.
Thank you, Lambeau. Had to get the roster all jotted down there a little bit. As Walker hits them both, and it's 2-2. Mavericks starting out with Cam Lawson, Colton Lawson, Justin Bunch, Jackson Price, and Landry Sharp. Inside to Price, spots a Bunch, open three, left wing. Shot no good, rebound Price. Kicks it around, Sharp to Lawson. Cam for three, it's no good, off the top of the backboard. And here come the Eagles. Stepped on the sideline.
Stepped on the sideline and forced the turnover. Was the Mavericks. And it's Justin Bunch who will inbound it.
First sub coming in, number 20, Luke Ellis, replacing Reed Daniel. 5:10 to play as Bunch saves it from going out of bounds.
That's quick hustle right there by the senior Bunch.
And that one's won't be able to save that one. That goes out of bounds.
A little bit of a tic-tac-toe action, but couldn't complete the toe.
And that is our first turnover, correct, Lambeau?
Yeah, first turnover of the game.
Gibbs in that 2-3 zone defense, while the Mavericks in a man-to-man. There's Gage Walker with it. Trying to get it to Bates, couldn't. That's Wolisic with it. He can shoot the ball. Gage Walker back to Wolisic, knocked out of bounds by a Bunch. Stay with the Eagles. 2-2, 4:33 to play. Gibbs lost 10 straight, Lambeau, but they've won their last two. So they are playing their best basketball.
And it comes all in district, and their two wins. Keep in mind, John, they're both district games.
And the turnover, Gibbs picked up by Sharp and gets it to Cam Lawson for his first points of the night. Of course, he had a career high 29 points in the win over Union County on Tuesday night. 4-2 Mavericks back on top here. Another turnover picked up by Sharp. Sharp now will take it all the way, lay it up and miss it. A little bit too much English on that.
Yeah, a little too much English on the cursive writing, and a foul called on Cam Lawson. Second foul of the game, team third. Elijah Johnson in.
That's big right there, Cam Lawson picking up his second foul.
Both Lawsons already have contributed to all three fouls for the Anderson County Mavericks so far tonight, John.
So EJ Elijah Johnson replacing Cam Lawson. 3:40 to play here, first quarter. Wolisic thought about it, gets it over, missed three that time by Cameron Bates. And a whistle.
Foul call. It's going to be on Gage Walker. It's his first. Obviously, Gibbs, just like Anderson County, losing a lot of seniors from last year's squad. One in particular being Zach Turner.
Certainly, Zach Turner could play some basketball as well. A two-time district MVP. I'm trying to think where he's playing college at.
I think it's Milligan.
Right, I think you're right. Elijah Johnson for three, swish!
That's a Freeman Insurance three-pointer, Elijah Johnson.
So Elijah comes right off the bench and knocks down a triple. Mavericks have their biggest lead at 5, 7-2, 3 minutes to play, first quarter. Blocked by Price.
Nice defensive awareness, Jackson Price.
Caleb LaFleur had it swatted from behind, out of bounds. Gage Walker checks back in, replacing Riggs.
Rocky Brown also in for Jackson Price.
Turnover.
Reed Daniel misfired that one.
3 turnovers on Gibbs.
And also the biggest change in Gibbs, in my opinion, for Gibbs, John, new head coach as well. Aaron Large no longer the head coach. It is now Matthew Granville.
Certainly is, and
a double dribble on Landry Sharp.
so Coach Meade that was here, been here at Gibbs, right?
Huh?
Coach Meade been here at Gibbs.
I think so.
Tim Meade, being a coach at Gibbs for a while, then Granville taking over. Here's Reed Daniel with it to Gage Walker for 3. It's good. He's got all 5, and it's 7-5 AC. Sharp pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, battle for control by Reed Daniel. If I'm not mistaken, Reed Daniel is the catcher for Gibbs baseball. Elijah Johnson now with it. To Sharp. To Colton inside to Rocky Brown for 2. And Rocky Brown continues his stellar play off the bench for Anderson County. Rebounding and scoring inside. That's his forte. And a rebound by Brown. Brown looking to take it. Spins. Gets it to Sharp. His shot is blocked.
I think that should have been a foul right there, John.
Could have been. Minute 20 to play, 9-5, AC.
More subs coming in from the Mavericks. Ethan Dorton, Reese Russell in for Colton Lawson and Landry Sharp. Sharp, I'm noticing having a few Band-Aids on his right shoulder there.
Well, I noticed that. Thought it might have been some tattoos at first, but I think it's some type of bandage. Band-Aid. Shot up by LaFleur, no good, goes out of bounds. Anderson County basketball. Good crowd on hand for both sides. They got the balcony bleachers down on our side here tonight, Lambeau.
Normally it would have been on this side, but they've got those closed off this time.
Nice gymnasium here at Gibbs. I like the baby blue coloring.
Justin Bunch for the 3, no good. Rebound, Reese Russell, he'll score.
Reese, right off the bench. They call him the Dennis Rodman of Anderson County basketball. There's Gage Walker, he misses, rebound, Brown.
That's a bunt, he missed.
Brown up ahead, saves it to Johnson. Johnson baseline jumper, no good, but he draws the foul.
Good foul right there, taken. And the foul is going to be on Luke Ellis. First foul, team second. And it's EJ shooting 2. First free throw is no good, catches the front iron.
So Mavericks' first trip to the free throw line tonight. Bunch checks out.
Sharp back in. Second free throw coming up from for EJ. That's also no good. Picked up by Cam Bates.
7 seconds to go, first quarter, 5 seconds. Going to have to fire up a shot, a whistle, and a foul down low. We got Rocky Brown, I believe.
Looks like a foul away from the bucket.
Excuse me, they got Russell. Fouls on Reese Russell. His first. Inbounds. Shot up, no good. Misfiring Cameron Bates. That's the end of the first quarter. Your score, Anderson County 11, Gibbs 5. And Brandon, what's your thoughts on the first quarter?
6-point game to start off here, John. Slow start, but Mavericks were able to make quick work of it, make it a 6-point lead here as they go into the second quarter.
Yep, good game here thus far. Good defense on both sides, and looks like we're going to have an exciting game here.
It's always exciting when we come out here to Gibbs, John. Let's not forget that.
Certainly is. We've had some good ones the last few years for sure. So right now we'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching AC Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. And Lambeau, you got some history on this rivalry between Gibbs.
Oh yeah, both meetings, all three meetings last year won by the Mavericks. Close games. Obviously, when it comes to Brandon Dake, Zach Turner. Check that three-pointer by Cam Bates. Has cut it to a 3-point game.
Yeah, played the Gibbs last year in the district semifinals, I believe it was, as Johnson misses a 3. Got down that game, I remember, to Gibbs at halftime for the Mavericks come roaring back in the second half.
All mostly in part of Zach Turner, because Turner was incredible that first half.
I think Turner seemed like, if I recall correctly, Gibbs had a chance for the last shot there, and he missed. I recall him missing a shot.
Wolasek missed a 3 that's rebounded by Ethan Dorton.
And talk about that game here last year at Gibbs, Lambeau.
And what a game that was. Dylan Hopper coming off the bench and puts on a performance like you had never seen, a rally for the ages.
So a lot of good games. We had a game over here a few years ago, went into overtime, I think. I think Gibbs come out on top, but sort of a turning point of the Mavericks season. May have been Coach Jeffers' first year. I recall that game. It's always tough playing over here at Gibbs.
Tough crowd, tough atmosphere. That's what they're all about here at Gibbs.
They are 2-0 in district play. Gibbs now on top of the district.
Just like Clinton as well. Rocky Brown able to finish on that one. Coach Shepard calls for the timeout. He'll get it. It's a 30-second timeout.
We'll go ahead and keep it right here. I don't think they put our points up yet. Should be 13-8, right, Lambeau?
I think, yeah, it should be 13-8. They haven't put it up there yet. Why they haven't? Now they have. They got it.
There it goes. 6:13 to play in the second quarter. Mavericks on top. A big district game here at Gibbs. Anderson County's third game on the road in the district, as
Lee
Wolasek gets loose to the basket. 13-10. Quickly up come the Mavericks. Sharp throws it away, stolen.
Reed Daniel.
And Gibbs turns around and throws it away.
Okay, check that. That was actually Cameron Bates who picked that off.
And
Cam
Luke-
Lawson and Justin Bunch in for Landry Sharp and Ethan Dorton.
13-10, 5:46 to play. Low scoring first half here at Gibbs High School. Mavericks going to have most of their district games at home in the second half of the season. Rocky Brown for three, swish!
What a three in the corner. Freeman Insurance three-pointer, Rocky Brown.
What can Brown do for you? And that time he knocked down a three, and he's got 7 points off the bench. Misfiring three that time is Bates. Rebound, Walker back to Bates. LaFleur. Lawson now in with 2 fouls, guarding Luke Ellis. And a reach-in foul.
By Elijah Johnson.
Foul on Johnson is first. Team first.
16-10, Mavericks by 6. That matches their biggest lead. .450 to play here. Deep three by Bates, no good.
Oh. That foul away from the basket? It is. It's going to be Rocky Brown.
Russell with a foul.
Nope, it's Reese Russell.
Team second.
Colton Lawson back in. Inbounds to Walker. Skip sets up their offense. Colton Lawson tried to take a charge, but he's called for the blocking foul.
That looked like a good charge to me. And the Gibbs student section letting Colton Lawson know.
One of the fans, AC fans, got asked to sit down, sort of vehemently questioned that call on Colton.
And he's already been getting a warning by the by Knox County police officers. Got to be careful.
So Gibbs to inbounds, comes into LaFleur. Up top to Lee Wolisick, back to Reed Daniel. Lawson guarding Wolisick. Bunch now guarding LaFleur. A lot of bumping going on there as LaFleur
Fouled. It looks like they're going to get Bunch with it.
Foul on Bunch is first. Team fourth.
Already 4 fouls in the second quarter for the Mavericks. Got to be careful picking up a 5th foul.
Yeah, Gibbs is going to be in the bonus the rest of the way, and here in the second quarter, and a lot of bumping and banging going on that possession. Officials letting them play a little bit as LaFleur knocks down the first free throw. It's 1 of 3 from the line, misfired on 2 free throws in the first quarter. Gets them both this time, and it's 16-12, Anderson County, 4:15 to play before halftime. Gibbs now, still in that zone defense, looks to be a 1-3-1. Cam Lawson for 3, good!
Oh, he got that one. Freeman Insurance 3-pointer. Cam Lawson.
Cam, bam, Lawson. He's got 5. Third 3-pointer of the game for Anderson County. Walker, shot up, no good. Rebound, Cam Lawson. Lawson now with it. Right wing Bunch. Back out to Cam as the Mavericks set it back up. Justin Bunch will take a 3. Swish!
Oh, he got that one to drop. Another Freeman Insurance three-pointer, and the Mavericks leading by 10.
Good job by the Mavericks that time. Very patient on the offensive end.
Absolutely. Patience is a virtue. It pays off in the end.
Bunch had a three right before he got a chance. That time he waited, didn't force it, and knocked it down. So Mavericks, it's an 8-point game now as LaFleur scores. He's got 4. Bunch to Sharp, and on the right wing, Colton Lawson. That's where you attack that 1-3-1, usually in the corner. Good fake by Cam. A little bit too strong on the shot. Ball loose on the floor.
Jump ball.
Colton Lawson, Rocky Brown, Reed Daniel all on the floor fighting for that basketball as Bunch will check out. Placed by Eli Dorton. Excuse me, Ethan Dorton. Ball comes in. Cameron Bates. Bates, tough shot that time. Good defense, Anderson County.
Tried to go coast to coast, did not pay off.
There's Ethan Dorton with it. Cam from the free throw line, shot up, no good. And Colton Lawson picked up a loose ball in the paint and scores.
Second chance points for Colton Lawson.
His first points of the night. The Mavericks back up by 10. 2:03 coming up, 2-minute warning here for halftime. Walker shot no good, rebound Sharp, that's his 4th rebound. Quickly up ahead to Cam Lawson. Splits the defenders, lays it up. No good, but he draws the foul.
And the foul is going to be on Lee Wolosik. First foul for him, team first in the second quarter for Gibbs. Lawson missed the first free throw.
The Mavericks now 0-3 from the free throw line. There's Maddox. Taggart picks the check in. Jackson Price just coming in for Lawson. Cam gets the second, and he'll come on out of here with 2 fouls.
Taggart will come in for Cam Lawson.
(25-14). Mavericks' biggest lead, 11 now. Trying to win on the road once again. One at Scott, one at Clinton.
Lost at Clinton.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Lambo. I was thinking of the girls' game, I guess. Reed Daniel with the basket. 25-16. And the Mavericks throw it away. Price try to get it to Tackett. Goes out of bounds. So here Gibbs with it. Minute 10 to play. 9-point deficit for the Eagles.
Three-pointer on the way by Reed Daniel is by Bates is no good. Rebound Rocky Brown.
Brown with another rebound. 50 seconds to go here before halftime. Ethan Dorton shot no good. And Jackson Price had it and missed it.
Bunny.
Good offensive rebound by Jackson Price. Couldn't get the shot to go.
Cam Lawson being checked back in. He'll come in for Maddox Taggart.
The Mavericks with possession of the basketballs. Clock winds down here in the second quarter. 25 seconds. Mavericks into Price. Price couldn't handle it. Saved by Dorton. Mavericks trying to attack this zone defense by the Eagles. Here's Cam with it. Right wing. 10 seconds. Sharp. Cam Norton. Got to get a shot up here inside to Price for 2 points. He dumped it down. And the Mavericks.
Got the one and done play done, and it pays off at the end.
Mavericks
It is 27-16, and the Mavericks go into the locker room.
played that to perfection, didn't they, Lambo?
Played that to a T. I like that call, that play right there.
So we'll go ahead and take a quick break. Hoping to get a couple of Lady Mavericks to join us here at halftime. So stick around. You're watching AC Basketball on the Maverick Media. All right, we're going to. Yeah, I'd like to talk to y'all a little bit. Thank you for coming up. And right now we're being joined by a pair of juniors for the Anderson County Lady Mavericks, Emery Bullock and Bethany Lau. And girls, congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
And y'all sort of took turns tonight. Emery in the first half, you had 15 points, and Bethany, I know you came on there in the second half. You had a good first half, but you ended up with a team high 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
So what was y'all's secret tonight?
Well, I thought we shared the ball great. Emery had a lot of good passes to me up the court. And I think after halftime, we started to pick up our defense a little bit more. We started slacking in the first half. And I think it was a really big team effort. Coach Couples did a great job matching us up with people and switching up our defense. And, yeah, I thought our team executed really well tonight, too.
Mm-hmm. And Emery?
I think our defense was awful there in the first half, but we just hit some shots which allowed us to get up. But in the second half, we picked up our defense and allowed us to get easy layups and get up, which gave our second five a chance to play, which I love when they get a chance to just go out and play because they don't have a lot of JV games.
Mm-hmm.
So girls, I know y'all are juniors along with the Addison Grooms, and we've got 3 juniors starting and a good junior class, and I think y'all are a big part of the team. Obviously, Lambo's been talking about needing some more scoring. Macy Bassford, give her some help, and y'all have done that the last couple of games for sure.
Yeah, Coach Couples gets on to both of us because he's like, people are going to face guard Macy in the tournament, and y'all are going to have to find a way to get open and score the ball. And I think here recently it started to click for both of us, and we're starting to take some accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the points are starting to divide between everybody on the court. We're starting to learn how to get other people open when Macy gets face guarded because it takes another defender off the court.
Mm-hmm. Bethany, talk about the last couple of games. Y'all have gone into halftime trailing, and just talk about that a little bit. Y'all came out and obviously won the games. Very exciting, but sort of a little bit different tonight. You had the lead.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've been down the past 2 games by almost 20 on both games, and Coach Couples in the locker room really didn't say anything. We were just so mad at ourselves. We wanted to win so bad, especially against Clint. We wanted to prove everybody wrong because nobody really believed in us. And Scott County, another big district game. We just came out. Who was it? Union County, yeah. Went in the locker room and we kind of reset our minds and stuff. Coach Couples didn't really get onto us bad. We just all had to take a moment and go back out there and change what we needed to change. We were just all motivated just by the score on the board. So.
Yeah, the Union County game, I think you got down by as much as 19 points, and y'all really caught fire, and that's what Brandon's been talking about. Y'all really picked up the scoring. And Emery, we haven't been able to talk to you since the Clinton game. Let's go back to it last Friday and just talk about that buzzer beater. How exciting was that? You sleep good that night, I guess?
It was really cool.
Or did you stay awake?
No, I actually slept like a baby.
Yeah.
But that's just because I was that tired. It was really cool, but I wouldn't have been able to do that or even be close to doing that if my teammates wouldn't have contributed on the boards and offensively and defensively. But it was a really cool experience to see not only because nobody thought that we were going to win, but like after we did win, all of our fans and our support system standing up and cheering us on, it just made the win even sweeter.
Obviously, I give these two a little bit of a hard time for trying to contribute to their game, but girls, obviously, outside of the basketball, you also do volleyball. How's that been going for you guys? Bethany, I'll start with you.
It was pretty good. We got second in regions, right? Yeah, we went to sub-state. It was our first year making it to regions in AAA. Sub-state, yeah, we moved up a division, so we did pretty good. We had some new players come up and so they play a lot this year. We had to learn to adjust because we're missing two big hitters, Shelby and Alyssa, but our team was pretty solid this year.
Plus the boot, that district you guys were involved, that was a kind of a throwback. I'm not sure if you guys remember what that old district was like with teams like Clinton, Campbell County, Central, Halls, Powell, and Oak Ridge. That's the kind of district that I used to see when I was attending school here. So that was good to see that old district back together.
Oh yeah, we played all of them around all the schools around here in volleyball.
Emery, how was your viewpoint of that volleyball season?
It was definitely a roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie. It was ugly there for a minute, but and there was a lot of frustration. But we came together as a team when we needed to the most, and played for each other, and played together. And I mean, it got us as far as sub-state. So I mean, I can't be too mad about it.
Obviously, sub-state, that's a big goal. I know the state championship, that's a big goal. And I know you two are seniors next year for that volleyball squad. Is that the goal next year?
Absolutely.
100%, yes.
Obviously, you want to get that for Coach Smith as well.
Yeah, especially our senior year. I want to make it memorable.
Now, Emery, I do want to put out one more question regarding your sister Jalen. It's been your biggest cheerleader after she graduated. I know she can still continues to support you every day.
Yeah, me and Jalen actually have a very close relationship, and she's definitely my biggest fan. And other than Coach Couples, she is the only person I can hear on the court because I learned how to block everybody else out, because it can be a lot. But just hearing her and having her to support me and everything that I do, it's really cool, and it's great to have a close relationship with her.
Well, girls, appreciate your time. We'll let you appreciate your time up here. John, you got any more before we send it back down here?
Yeah, I have another question for these girls. And, earlier in the year you played Northview Academy and you played Heritage back-to-back. And, of course, Heritage won the state last year and Northview got to the finals.
Yeah.
Two really tough opponents. And this coming up Monday night, you're going to be playing Cotton County, the Lady Red. And I know they've been to the state last couple of years. So I know you have to be excited to see them come into the AC Corral. And what's your thoughts on facing Cotton County?
Well, they beat Northview by double digits, or not double digits, by single digits the other night. But I think that we definitely, if we go in and play our game, then we can have success, because we were up on Northview until the fourth quarter. We were up on them by 9, and then let up and let them come back and beat us. But I think if we play our game, then we have a great chance to win.
I'm excited to get better and compete with a team that's really good on defense and offense. I think we can compete with them. We did good against Northview. Like Emery said, we were up by a good amount at third quarter, and I think that we have a great chance to get better and a great chance to compete with a really good team that we haven't seen in a couple games. So I'm excited for that.
Girls, I know y'all have a strong faith, and Coach Couples, a good Christian man, and all your team, all your girls, I want to say, really impressed with y'all. Y'all represent Anderson County really well, and I know faith is a big part of y'all's program, and I want to congratulate you on that for displaying that, not only on your jersey, but just the way y'all act at Anderson County.
Thank you. It definitely is a big part of our team and our program. I'm so thankful for our team because you can come in with like a prayer request or something and they're the first ones to be like, all right, let's stop and pray. Like, let's just give it to the Lord. And to be able to come out and play not only for each other but for the one who matters and play for the Lord every game, it's very special.
I know Macy was on with us last week, and she talked about that. Y'all had something before the Clinton game where y'all had a little prayer warfare, she called it, so to speak, and so that's great to see. So congratulations on that, and thank y'all for coming up. Any final comments, any shout-outs?
Thank you for having us, and go Mavs.
Yup, go Mavs.
All right. Thank y'all for coming up.
Thank you, guys.
And that's Bethany Lau and Emery Bullock coming up here and joining us. And
got to give thanks also to Bethany's dad, Josh, for bringing him up here.
So we're back to live action here. Third quarter, Anderson County leading 27-16. We'll try to get to the stats here in a little bit and get a break as Colton Lawson with the rebound. But it's great to see those girls come up here and get to talk to them.
Absolutely. Get to know what they're all about and what they bring to this program for sure. Landry Sharp for three. That's no good. Rebound loose, and Jackson Price goes over the back.
Foul on Price, his first, team first.
Obviously, the Mavericks leading by 11 points over Gibbs as we go into the third quarter.
Yep, Mavericks led early after 111-5, outscoring Gibbs 16-11 there in the second quarter. Low scoring first half. It's been that type of game, Lambeau. Gibbs playing that zone defense, Anderson County being patient. Quickly get the ball up court here off the miss, and Cam Lawson scores. He's got 8 points to lead the Mavericks. 29-16. Gibbs coming in 2-0 in district play with wins over Union County and Scott. It was a big shocker here on Tuesday night, that win over Scott.
Absolutely, and I talked about it when the Mavericks played Scott. That's a heavy group of senior talent for Coach Brent Ellis in his first season in Huntsville.
Cross court pass to Bunch, inside to Colton Lawson. Great pass, Justin Bunch set him up perfect.
Timeout called by Gibbs. It is a full timeout.
We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Lambeau, I'll let you try to add up the numbers as you go for the Mavericks.
Led by
I'll just go down the list there and probably be easier.
Elijah Johnson with 3 points. Then you have Cam Lawson with 8, Justin Bunch with 3, Jackson Price with 4, Reese Russell 2, Rocky Brown with 7, Colton Lawson 4 points.
And Rocky Brown actually led the scoring at halftime with 7 points. Anderson County also in that first half only 1 of 4 from the free throw line, and they had a total of 4 3-pointers. Gibbs being scoring for Gibbs, Gage Walker with 5 points, Lee Wolosick 2, Reed Daniel 2, Cameron Bates 3, Caleb LaFleur with 4. Gibbs 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and they have 2 3-pointers in the contest. And the Mavericks lead by 15, their biggest lead, Lambeau.
Biggest lead on the night. This is a much improved, strong Maverick team here. Ever since the loss to Clinton, they want to keep their momentum up and running here, especially since they know they're going to have to play the Dragons towards season's end.
3-pointer by Wolosick, no good. He's going to, there's a whistle inside.
Foul.
And
A technical foul.
Go ahead, Lambeau. See if you can cipher this out.
This may take the PA announcer to help me out here. Gage.
Double foul.
So it's a double foul. One on Gage Walker, one on Landry Sharp. But Landry Sharp gets the technical foul. And that will send Cam Bates to the line.
Landry's doesn't know what he did, actually. Coach Jeffers don't really know either. First free throw is good by Cameron Bates. And second free throw is good. 31-18. I know they had a collision inside there. Both of them went down. After that, I don't know what happened. Official Landry must have said something or did something. They got called for the technical.
We said it before. Tempers must be kept under check.
Three no good by Bates. Bates running the point. He's a junior. Trying to fill the role of Zach Turner, two-time MVP of the District 4. Big shoes to fill for Cameron Bates. Cam Lawson. The bunch inside to Colton Lawson. He spins, shot no good. Rebound Walker. .435 to play, third quarter. Mavericks' biggest lead has been 16. Fairly close game early before the Mavericks sort of pulled ahead there toward the end of the first quarter as Gage Walker scores inside. He's got 7 points. Now to lead the Eagles. Three by Cam, no good. Colton with the rebound, gets it to Landry Sharp for three. No good.
Out of bounds. Gibbs ball.
Colton Lawson with the foul, his third.
Nope, it's a foul on Colton Lawson.
Foul number 3 on number 33, Colton Lawson. Rocky Brown checks in for Colton. 31-20. Mavericks on top. Block shot. Right back it comes to Connor Riggs. Not sure who got that block. Might have been Sharp.
Anyway, Connor Riggs with a three. And immediately Cam Lawson answers back. 10-point lead. Timeout called by the Mavericks. It's a full timeout.
We'll go ahead and take it with him. Your score, 3:27 to play, third quarter. Anderson County 33, Gibbs 23. Welcome back into Gibbs High School. Mavericks on top 33-23. Anderson County led 27-16 at halftime. pretty much led throughout the game. As the Mavericks trying to win their second straight game after the win over Union County, 30-point win on Tuesday night. As Cameron Bates knocks down a three. It's his second triple.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Eagles. Now with ball, Elijah Johnson in for the Mavericks. He'll come in once again for Landry Sharp. 2 substitutes in for Gibbs. Number 10 is Reed Daniel. Number 1 is Gage Walker.
So Gibbs cuts the lead to 7. Mavericks gonna play some basketball here. Maintain this lead. Elijah Johnson for 3. Shot short, no good. Not the shot Coach Jeffers wanted. So Gibbs with the ball, chance to cut more into this Maverick lead. Deep 3 by Bates, no good, and Walker going to be fouled by Jackson Price.
Pushing away from the back. That's questionable right there.
Walker went high to get it. I think Price sort of maybe backed into him a little bit. Looked like could have been a walk, but good call by the official, I believe, with the body. As Walker misses the first free throw.
Walker will have another. Makes it that time. 33-27. Gibbs cutting into that lead there, John.
Certainly are. They are 7-10 from the free throw line. Much better than the Mavericks. Here comes full court press. Diamond in 1.
Out of bounds.
Stay with the Mavericks. Sorry. And Anderson County basketball here. 2 minutes to go. 2-minute warning, third quarter. Reese Russell now at the post. Bunch. Wide open inside to Rocky Brown.
Nice bounce pass from Bunch to Rocky Brown, senior to senior.
That's what Coach Jeffers wants, be patient against that zone working inside.
Don't rush things. Rushing will turn the ball over.
Don't settle for them threes. And a big bucket, Rocky Brown, who's got 9. Rebound, Cam Lawson off the missed 3 by Riggs. Here comes Cam with it. The Bunch penetrates. Good defense from behind, knocked by Riggs. And Bunch hustling on the floor, gets it back as Russell and Bates
Foul.
On the floor.
It's going to be on Bates.
So Justin Bunch is giving up his body. He's coming off that wrist injury.
Oh, yeah. Sacrifice, that's what it's all about.
Still got it wrapped up a little bit on his right wrist. Pass to Russell. Russell penetrates, try to get it to Rocky. Goes out of bounds. Stay with the Mavericks. They lead by 8, minute 2 to play, third quarter.
More subs in for Gibbs. Number 5 is Caleb Fleur. Gage Walker also back in. Elijah Johnson off the inbounds. No good. Rebound. Rocky Brown goes up. He's fouled.
There's that toughness by Rocky Brown.
Oh, the toughness factor is a big contributor for Rocky Brown.
He has really came on to play. You saw it during the Hammers Hardwood Classic. And he's continued his stellar play into the new year. And he knocks down the first free throw.
Landry Sharp in for Justin Bunch as Rocky Brown completes the second free throw.
He's in double figures now. He's got 11 points to lead Anderson County.
And now the Mavericks trying to work that full court press. Gibbs breaks it. Oh, foul on the play. Looks like that may be Elijah Johnson. Nope, it's Cam Lawson.
Is that going to be 3? Oh, they got, well, it's Johnson.
I was right there in that one. So it's Lee Wolasek will shoot 2 at the line. First free throw by Wolasek is no good. Gets the back iron.
Mavericks done a good job on Wolasek. He's good at shooting that 3 ball. He's yet to connect from downtown tonight. He's not really got many shot attempts. He misses both free throws. The Mavericks by 10. 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Against this Gibbs 1-3-1 zone. Mavericks doing a good job tonight limiting the turnover. Johnson for 3, it's no good. Rebound battle for
jump ball. Maverick ball.
Russell and Luke Ellis. Possession arrow to the Mavericks. Reed Daniel checks in for Ellis. 24 seconds to play here in the third. See if the Mavericks can hold the ball again like they did before halftime. Lob it in to Johnson. 20 seconds. Back up top to Cam. Cam will set it up. Clock down to 10 seconds. Cam back to Johnson. 5 seconds. Cross court to Landry. Shoots up a 3. It's no good.
Didn't even notice Rocky Brown was open in the corner. Could have passed that and go for a 3.
That's what Coach Jeffers is wanting. Anyway, it's in the third quarter. Anderson County 37. Gibbs 27. Lambo, your thoughts on the third quarter?
Man, the Mavericks nearly gave it up there out of all that that offensive performance from Gibbs, but they were still able to rally and have a 10-point cushion here as we go into the fourth. Remember, the fourth quarter, that's really what it all matters.
Certainly is. 8 minutes to go. We'll be right back. You're watching Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back in to Gibbs High School. Mavericks on top by 10. Gibbs outscored Anderson County 11-10 in the third quarter. As the Mavericks' biggest lead has been 16. Gibbs got it down to 6 points there a few minutes ago, Lambo.
They were, and almost have finished. Could have easily gotten back into it, but Mavericks were able to stay consistent here as we go for the fourth.
Yep, Cam Lawson and Rocky Brown, 4 big points there to close out the third quarter, build that lead back to double figures at 10. Gibbs basketball. Loose ball on the floor.
Jump ball, no travel.
Going to get Reese Russell with the travel. As the Mavericks start the fourth quarter with Elijah Johnson, Rocky Brown, Landry Sharp, Cam Lawson, and Reed Daniel, 2 points.
2 points for Reed Daniel. 8-point lead for the Mavericks.
Reed Daniel, his 4th point of the night. It's down to 8. Wide to Johnson for three. Shot no good. Rebound. Landry Sharp drops to the bucket. Misses. Walker with the rebound. Here come the Eagles. That's LaFleur for three. It's no good. Rebound batted out. Rocky Brown trying to track it down. He does. And lays it in. Wow.
What hustle, Rocky Brown. What hustle.
What athletic ability as well. He was way under the basket, and somehow he got it up and in.
And Reese Russell over the back once more.
39-29. That could be the play of the game right there.
That could be the play of the game here.
I think Rocky deflected it and tracked it down. Got it in traffic and scored. Tough shot. Brown now with 13 to lead the Mavericks. 6:35 to play. Connor Riggs with it. Gets it to Bates. Bates looking for help. Cross court to LaFleur now. LaFleur will drive the paint, lay it up and in. Caleb LaFleur, senior, now with 6 points. Here comes the trap. Brown with it, back up top to Cam. To Reese at high post, he drives up, blocked. Blocked by Ellis, I believe.
It may have been LaFleur.
Here comes Bates, three, no good. Tipped around, controlled by Sharp. Sharp up top to Cam. And Mavericks set it back up. Ethan Dorton into the game. Gets it to Reese Russell. Nice pass by Dorton. Got it inside again, Lambeau.
Got inside passes, and it pays off in the end. Reese Russell with the bucket. Timeout called by the Mavericks. 30-second timeout.
We'll keep it right here. The Mavericks lead back up to 10, 41-31, and Andrews County doing a really good job, Lambeau, getting the ball inside and finding the open player.
Open man. You get that pass inside, find that open man, it rewards you for the bucket.
Doing a really good job in the interior. That time Ethan Dorton off the wing spotted a wide open Reese Russell. Nice bounce pass inside for a big bucket. 5:38 to play. Anderson County leading by 10. Trying to get a win on the road here in Knoxville. Mavericks now 2-2-1 full court press. Gibbs breaks the press and a reach in foul on Ethan Dorton.
A little bit too fast trying to get a steal right there. Don't do that.
Dorton's first, team second. Mavericks still man-to-man defense and a quick whistle. Foul on Reese Russell. Russell,
fourth foul.
And Colton Lawson will check in for Reese.
You can tell Coach Jordan Jeffers, he's a little bit frustrated right now. Can't afford these fouls down the stretch late.
That shot there, sort of a deflection off of LaFleur, almost went in. Colton Lawson to brother Cam. He drives for the shot, a foul.
No bucket
on the Eagles. Foul on the floor as Gage Walker checks in for Luke Ellis. Mavericks will inbound on their own basket. Dorton's open, top of the key. Pass comes in left corner to Cam. As they set it back up. Gibbs still in that zone defense. Looks to be a 2-3 now. There's Cam at the high post. 4:45 to play in the game. Rocky Brown on the baseline. Gets it to Cam in the paint, and he draws the foul.
Smart play right there.
Yep, Mavericks doing a good job once again, getting it inside. Playing good team basketball. That's Cam to the free throw line. Mavericks doing a much better job at the free throw line tonight. Here in the second half. Free throw good. Enters County 4-4 here in the second half. They lead by 12. Gibbs gets it across the timeline. Reed Daniel drives inside. Shot is good. Daniel with a basket over Colton Lawson. It's a 10-point lead once again. 4:15 to play. Gibbs back in the 1-3-1 zone. Cam shot no good. Rebound Brown. Brown powers his way up, no good. Gets it back and scores.
Toughness factor. Activate Rocky Brown.
Rocky Brown showing that toughness and that muscle inside. He just wants it. Missed shot. Walker rebound Brown. Nice pass up ahead to Cam Lawson. No good, but he draws the foul. And a great pass by Brown that time, spotting Cam open.
Oh, nice pass indeed by Rocky Brown. Spots an open Lawson and was able to drive and put it up there. Lawson first free throw, catches, gets the front iron.
Substitutions coming in. Connor Riggs, Luke Ellis for Gage Walker, Reed Daniel for Gibbs. Cam.
Good.
Cam now 4-6 from the free throw line. Mavericks by 13. Nice diagonal pass to LaFleur. He throws it away. Picked up by Bunch. 3:35 to play. The Mavericks looking to come in here, and Gibbs get another district win on the road. Inside to Rocky Brown. He draws the foul. He's just too strong inside.
To quote Bulls color commentator Stacy King, too big, too strong, too fast, too good.
Oh, Stacy King. Did he play on those Michael Jordan teams?
He did. I think he won 3 championships with them in 91 and 93.
He played at Oklahoma, didn't he, I think?
Yep. As Rocky Brown gets 1 of 2 at the line.
Brown now with 14. Oh, check that. 16 points for Rocky Brown. And I think Rocky just got committed a foul. His first, team fourth. 3:17 to play. Mavericks by 14. Reed Daniel checks in. Here's Reed Daniel, strong to the basket. Good defense. Colton Lawson. Rocky Brown spots a wide open Lawson. He drives off the glass and scores.
Cam Lawson, and again, give a big feed from Rocky Brown.
Certainly, he made it happen. Mavericks by 16, matches their biggest lead. LaFleur gets it up top. Deep 3 by Bates, no good. Rebound, Daniel. Coach Granville wants a timeout.
Full timeout.
And we'll go ahead and take it with him. Your score with 2:40 to play. Andrews County 49, Gibbs 35. Watching AC basketball on the Maverick Media.
Welcome back here to Gibbs High School, Ron Truly Court at Jerry H. Sharp Gymnasium here in Corrington, Tennessee. 2:40 left to play in the game here. The Mavericks leading the Gibbs Eagles 49-35.
Gibbs needs some turnovers and come out with a press, almost got one. Sharp maintains. Gets it to Cam. Cam's going to be fouled.
Obviously, Coach Linville changing up for an all-defensive approach here, and it may cost him. That's going to be the fifth foul for Gibbs.
So both teams in the bonus here, 2:28 to play. Try to get you a Clinton Scott score here. Big district battle up in Scott County tonight as Cam Lawson hits the free throw. Cam now with 16 points. Second free throw, Cam is good. Lawson coming in averaging, was averaging 16 there before the game against Union County where he had 29. It's probably gone up a few points, I'm sure. Missed shot there, rebound Bunch.
And reaching foul on Luke Ellis. And to give you a little bit of an update on the score from Scott High right now, the Clinton Dragons leading the Scott Highlanders 35-33. Could be 38. Nope. Check that. First free throw from Bunch is no good.
That's a big game for Scott. They've already got 2 district losses.
The third one would certainly put them back a few steps.
Probably pretty much knock them out of the chance to win the district regular season. This Bunch knocks down the second.
At that point, they would probably had to fight for at least a spot in the. Had to play a quarterfinal. I know it's early to say at this point, but it could be like a quarterfinal game. Remember, there's only one quarterfinal game in this district this year.
Having a play-in game, so to speak.
Yeah, play-in game.
As Cameron Bates scores. Minute 55 to play. And a whistle and a foul. Foul's on Cameron.
Bunch to the line, shoot 2.
Justin Bunch once again to go to the line.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how they was going to do the tournament this year, but probably have that play-in game between the 4 and 5 seeds.
Well, here's what I'm thinking: like, have that play-in game at the 4 seeds home, then you have the district tournament at AC. That's how I want to think about it.
Yeah, that's probably the way they'll do it. Bunch misses the first. You'll have the second.
Bunch gets that one to go. 53-37.
Mavericks back to their biggest lead, 16. And substitution coming in there for Gibbs. Number 23, Jaden Sims. LaFleur shot up, no good. Rebound, Colton Lawson. Minute 30 to play. The Mavericks spread the floor. Landry Sharp gets it to Rocky Brown. A little shot inside, it's good. Rocky Brown now 9 points in the quarter. Got 20.
Gage Walker was going to go to Jaden Sims, throws it away.
Excuse me, Rocky's got 18. career high for that young man. Bunch checks out of the game. Placed by Ethan Dorton. Brown with it, under a minute to play. He's looking to drive. He does. Shot up, no good. Rebound by the Eagles.
TK Timbo looks like.
TK Timbo. Says he's number 33. Don't have that in the books, but blocked by Colton Lawson.
Out of bounds.
It's number 3, Cade Cameron. Swooped in as it rejected. 34.6 seconds to play. Gibbs may call off the dogs here. Gibbs wants to play football.
Don't bring that up. They already know what they're talking about. Cam Lawson gets that one to go. 57-37.
That's the first time I've heard a opposing team say, let's play football against the Mavericks.
Well, if you recall there, John, the Gibbs Eagles did beat the Anderson County Mavericks on the football side of things.
Yeah, they did. They snapped that long region winning streak.
Toughest loss, I believe, in the history of the program.
This fire 3 that time. And the Maverick fans, students chanting, let's play baseball.
And they did beat them twice in the in district play. Let's not forget that. Final score, Anderson County Mavericks 57, Gibbs Eagles 37.
And we will take a little break here and tally up the numbers. Be joined by head coach of the Mavericks, Jordan Jeffers, for the Gary Houck post-game coaches show. So stick around. You're watching AC Basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into Gibbs High School. Anderson County Mavericks have defeated the Gibbs Eagles 57-37, 20-point win for the Mavericks as they improve to 7-10 overall, get their second straight win, and now 3-1 in district play. Anderson County outscoring Gibbs 20-10 in the fourth quarter. Pick up that 20-point lead. They led by 6 at the end of one, and it was 27-16 at halftime. Gibbs got it down to 6 points there in the third quarter for the Mavericks. Built that lead back up to 10 going into the fourth. Gibbs with the loss snaps their 2-game winning streak, and they drop to 2-11 overall and 2-1 in district play. Stick around. We'll have the Gary Howe coaches post-game show with head coach of the Mavericks, Jordan Jeffers, and before that, Lambeau's got the numbers for tonight's game.
For the Gibbs Eagles, led in scoring by Cameron Bates with 10 points, 2 threes in the game, perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Gage Walker with 8 points, 1 3-pointer, 3 of 4 from the line. Reed Daniel with 8 points. Caleb LaFleur with 6 points, 2 of 4 from the line. Connor Riggs with 3 points on 1 3-pointer. Lee Wolasek with 2 points, 0 of 2 from the line. On the floor, didn't score. Kay Cameron, Luke Ellis, Jaden Sims, and TK Timbo. Gibbs 7 of 12 on the line, 4 threes in the game.
Sorry, Lambeau, forgot to tally up them free throws.
All good.
For you.
It's all right. For the Mavericks, led in scoring by Cam Lawson with 19 points. He was 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Rocky Brown with 18 points, 3 of 4 from the line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Jackson Price, Reese Russell, Colton Lawson, each with, check that, Justin Bunch with 5 points, 1 3-pointer in the game. 2 of 4 from the line. Then Jackson Price, Reese Russell, Colton Lawson, each with 4 points. Elijah Johnson with 3 points on 1 3-pointer, 0 of 2 from the line. Landry Sharp, Maddox Daggett, Ethan Dorton were on the floor. They did not score. Mavericks overall 11 of 18 from the free throw line, 4 threes in the contest.
Thank you, Brandon. As the Mavericks pick up another win here on the road in the district. Had a win earlier this season at Scott, and a win here tonight on the road at Gibbs. And Lambeau, you got an update on the Clinton Scott High contest going on up in Scott County?
Close game right now as the Clinton Dragons leading the Sky Highlanders 45-38. We now joined by head coach of the Mavericks, Jordan Jeffers. Now getting a look at that game himself.
Got a war. You got a war in Huntsville, huh? A brouhaha.
We got a good one. Got a good one going on up there. Big district matchup, as me and Lambeau was talking about that. But first, congratulations on your Mavericks getting the win here tonight. Another district win on the road.
Yeah, we've played 3 on the road, which, we've come out of it 2-1 on the road, which is, not bad. And get through the first half of this district slate, 3-1 feels pretty good. I'll be honest with you, I feel pretty good about this one right here. This is not a bad Gibbs basketball team. A little bit better. They're a little bit better in their schedule, or their record shows, and the way they play can give you some trouble. Those zones and their ability to kind of make odd shots. They shoot. They kind of shoot some unorthodox threes, and can kind of give you some trouble. But to come in here and just kind of find a way to grind it out and make a few more shots and kind of handle that zone and get some low post touches and high post entries. And I mean, we had 15 assists, 8 turnovers, really good ratio for us. And because we're not a super high assist team anyway. But against that zone, we was able to kind of be a little bit more efficient and didn't turn the ball over much. I thought I thought Landry he's probably one of his tougher nights. It's the first time he's seen a zone as the point guard, and and then it's different because he's never played point, and he's a little hard on himself, and I thought we probably didn't do a great job putting him in situations to kind of help him, but he's a competitor, he's a bulldog, and that's what we love about him, and he ain't got to score a bucket to help our team, to help our basketball team win. But to come in here and that Gibbs is coming off a really good win against Scott here, and to come in here and kind of pull away late feels pretty good night for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I thought y'all did a really good job against that zone. He was patient, had really good interior passing. I thought once you got it in that paint and got some good looks down low. And,
I thought so. I didn't think we played a big that wasn't pretty good at it. Like Rocky had 18. He had a career high. Rocky's just an animal. He's a man. He's a man down there. He's just a little bit stronger than most of the guys he plays against, and plays a little bit stronger too. But just his ability to kind of find holes and creases. I thought Jackson did a really good job at it. I thought Colton did a great job at it. I thought Reese, Reese will do a good job at it. Kind of stayed in foul trouble tonight. Reese did, and then I thought, I thought our guards passed it good enough. I think Ethan Dorton's really good at that. Like kind of passing it around the zone and no looks and stuff. But I thought overall, the whole mindset for us tonight, coming into tonight, was it can't be good if we make threes and bad if we miss threes, right? And I thought we didn't shoot threes. We didn't shoot it, well from deep, but we didn't have to, right? So it's, if it can't be, when you're playing a zone, it can't be so three-point line oriented that you get, that you get caught up in making and missing threes, right? I mean, you still got to be able to go get offensive rebounds and get paint touches, try to get some free throws, which we didn't do a great job of, and we gave up an awful lot, but of free throws. We fouled too much. We fouled too much just in general, but I was really proud. I was really proud of our guys' effort. Not just the effort either, just like the intent in which we showed up tonight. We showed up to play. There was no overlooking. There was no arrogance. I mean, it was show up and play, and I'm proud. I'm proud of our guys for that, just their effort and their intention to detail and just showing up and playing.
Yeah, and how many threes did y'all have? I know you had made 4, but Gibbs, that's what they wanted y'all to do. They wanted you to shoot that three.
We were 4 for 11 in the first half, and then 0 for 8 in the second half. So it was 4 for 19. I'm telling you, if we ever have a night where we start shooting it good, look out. We made 9 the other night. Cam made 7 though. We made 9 as a team. Cam made 7. We only had 2 guys make a 3. So, we shoot it better than that. And at some point we're going to put it in the game. At some point it's going to go from us, thinking and feeling like we're a good shooting team, and it's going to show up on the court because we are, we shoot it too much in practice. We shoot it too well in practice. We chart too many, of our attempts in practice. I mean, we're a good shooting team. We're going to shoot it better. Which it's going to happen.
And it's a tough place to play over here at Gibbs. Had some battles with them the last few years, and we had Zach Turner, 2-time MVP for Gibbs, and we saw Coach Large come by us a while ago.
Yeah, he just walked me up the steps.
Spoke to us, and Coach Matt Granville. Granville, his first year coaching Gibbs. Didn't really know much about where he's been coaching at, but
I think he's been in Florida. He said moved up here.
Okay, so we're out of state.
I'll tell you, man, I think he does a pretty good job. Obviously first year didn't have a summer. And he's kind of implemented a different type of style, and I complimented him before the game. I think what he's done is give his team a chance, it's hard. You lose a player like Zach Turner, just, lose a player, like we lost with Brandon Dake and Hayden Craig and Ethan Nelson. I mean, you lose guys like that. It takes, it's a learning curve and figuring it out the next season. And I think he's done a really good job to give his team a chance, that win against Scott's a good win. They're in this thing with us. I mean, there's a couple shots right there that go either way in the fourth quarter, and this thing turns into you start biting your fingernails a little bit,
And it's always tougher with this district comes down like this, Coach. But when you're looking ahead to Cobb County on Monday night, Martin Luther King Day. Tough team, tough opponent coming in. How's the mindset for that one?
Well, you got to turn around, get ready to play. Have a good practice on Sunday, and it's a region game, so you got to be locked and loaded. And they're a good basketball team, so that's the bad news for us. It's not just we're out of school, so you got a lot of weird stuff going on schedule-wise. But Cotton County's a good basketball team, so require your full effort, and your full attention. So we can't be, we talked a lot about today about being confident but not arrogant, right? We have no reason to be arrogant. We have reasons to be confident, no reason to be arrogant. We can't approach a basketball game with arrogance. So we'll get back to work and give ourselves a chance. Hopefully on Monday night, and hopefully watch us into this Clinton Scott game here.
And also a busy week as well, not just Cotton County as well, but also the night after you gotta go to William Blunt. Yeah.
Go back to William Blunt and try to get some retribution for a Hall of Fame loss. Yep, absolutely.
And then you got Scott coming in here on Friday night, so kind of a loaded week.
Full. It's a big week, yeah. It's a big week, and we need to try to. It's a week where we need to kind of somewhat keep it rolling a little bit and try to stack some in the win column. All right, guys. I think Gibbs trying to get us out of here. They turn the lights off and everything.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate you guys. We're gonna go to Waffle House for a little victory dinner for the coaches. I appreciate you guys. We had a good crowd here. We had a good student section, great crowd of Mav faithful, and appreciate the Mavericks and following us. And we always have, everybody wants to play us on Fridays because we travel so good. So that's a testament, not just to our team, but a testament to our fans, and I appreciate them.
Is that why they do that, Coach? Is that why they schedule that?
That's why they do it. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the reasons. But appreciate you guys. Go Mavs.
That's definitely a good compliment. And thank you for Coach Jordan Jeffers joining us here on the Gary Howe Coach's post-game show. And it looks like the Clinton Dragons have defeated Scott
48-42
on the road. So Clinton Dragons
still undefeated in district play.
It's a good win for them. Stay on top of the district now. I think they're 3-0.
Yep, 3-0.
Anderson County 3-1, half a game back, and Scott, that drops them down to 0-3 or
0-3. Still yet to win a district game.
So that's surprising. That's a very good Scott team, and going through some difficult time right now, I guess. But
new head coach and a whole new system as well.
Well, not really talking about that, but just not winning any games here, and they'll be won't want to play them come tournament time, and so. But in the 5-team district, and more than likely we'll have to face them. We'll face them next Friday night.
Yep.
And so Lambo, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Just a great night of basketball on the boys and girls side in varsity, but a lot to look forward to next week. Busy week for all of us here. Be back at it on Martin Luther King Day with a meeting with the Fighting Roosters, as I like to call them, with Cotton County.
Yeah, I can't recall Anderson County playing them since we've been calling games. I'm not really sure on the history of the rivalry between Cotton County, but it'd be good to see. It's always good to see different teams come into the AC Corral.
A potential regional tournament opponent as well. Let's not forget that.
Certainly is, and so Anderson County gets the sweep here tonight. It was 69-40 win for the Lady Mavericks and 57-37 for the Mavericks over Gibbs. So we'd like to thank everyone out there for watching tonight. And for Brandon Lambert, I'm John Sleepy Williams, and we'll see you on Monday.
Martin Luther King Day.
And we get the day off. Don't have to work, so enjoy that. And we'll bringing you the action